This is where the elite become the all-time greats. This stage has been welcome to many a great driver, from Fangio to Hamilton. It has rewarded the dreams of few and slaughtered the wishes of many. The battle we have here today is a tale of old. Old great versus new talent. The two Brits in their own backyard, duking it out once more for the most coveted title in motorsport. One will rise and the other will fall. This is Formula One. Hello everyone, welcome to Great Britain, a country that was so great it crowned itself as great, but I guess when you colonized most of the world, I guess you can do that. We've got a URFL all-time great race coming up. One all-time great URFL going for his third championship, trying to get the URFL Triple Crown. And I'm here to commentate it. It's just me. There's no one else. We have full quali. And as you can see, it is very wet. Well, I don't know about very wet, but you can see it. It's inters right now, and if we look, everyone's on the inters except Roadrunner's on the wets. So, does he know something we don't? Probably not, because if you can go inters, there's no way you're going to be able to go quicker on the wets unless Runner's going to prove me very wrong. Hello, Charlie. Hello, AMG. Hello, Shaney. Yeah. But an all-time great and former kitten, he is here. Right here in the pit still. Charlie Ark. Out on his outlap now. We'll watch AMG, who's going to start his lap as soon as he heads through Stowe, I believe it is. And fighting for a championship, former kitten. Two-time champion, as I've said, going for his third. And we got another all-time great from URFL as AMG starts his lap in the helicopter. Oka is in the helicopter. I told him to put down his drink before he got in, but I don't think he did. So we'll have to see. Braking into turn one. Wow, AMG's gonna have to brake a little bit in turn one. Just trying to cadence brake maybe a little bit. There's yellow. Is that Charlie? That is Charlie. I guess he's just going slow maybe. AMG though. Heading now onto the Wellington Straight at the end of Sector 1. We'll see what the Sector 1 split is. And this will be the first sector split of the day. Obviously it goes purple in Sector 1, and AMG now heading through the next part of Brooklands and I don't remember this corner, but just trying to use everything possible. Wow. AMG seems to know what he's doing now, and that Merc looks beautiful in this weather. This time of year here in Silverstone, it seems like Great Britain always has some kind of shit weather. Right now I hear it's very hot though. I didn't even know it could get this hot here. Wow. AMG's taking a lot out of Magnus. Magnus has a big moment on exit, but rolls with it smoothly here. He's got the goal 17 right behind him. Yes, it is, but he's invalidated. He's left. No, that is, sorry. AMG, though, has had to show beautifully now. Into, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what this is called, but through the final corner now. AMG obviously goes for provisional pole. The goal 17 now will start his second flying lap as invalidated first. AMG goes a bit wide, invalidated. There's a Alpine coming up to set his lap. That's Minty Haza. Goes P14. No, he was invalidated. Charlie York. Yes, Charlie's not invalidated. And he goes up to the line, and it is provisional pole by 4/10. 3/10 really. But that's a good lap from Charlie here as you see yellow flags out. And that is a Williams of Genie having a moment there. Now the run that he's going to get on his lap is he's always invalidated in his other lap as well. So Sylth goes P3, he's about 2 seconds off. Going for another lap though. That's a bit of front wing on the track. Genie's going to get out of the way of his teammate. Justin not able to make it today, and I think that's a huge blow for the Williams team. Still fighting for a constructor spot, and the fact that they don't have what's been their #1 driver. Sylth's gonna have to step it up. Same with Genie for this team. Yeah, I mean, in the birthplace of this great world championship, I think I'll be interested to see how Charlie and Kitten take it. Will it be measured in what they're doing? Kitten's going out now on full wets. What? Oh, it's Q1. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's Q1. And, wait, why are we running full quality? Well, I guess that's that. So I get to be here for another 18 minutes in time. Some amount of time. About 35, 33, plus 12, 45 minutes. Jesus, another 45 minutes of me waffling. Let's see if I can waffle that much. Well, 17. Oh, wow, he went for his own goal. 36-1. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice the time. He is 3/10 clear and improving still. It doesn't look like it's full wets, but I guess Kitten doesn't want to use any sets of inters. I wonder if anyone would be able to tell me. If anyone would be able to tell me if it's rain all throughout. Is it rain all throughout? Be interested to see. If it is in fact rain all throughout the session. As Camerooni is out of fuel. Yeah, out of fuel. What am I watching? Trying to stay out of the way is Camerooni. If we look around, AMG's also trying to stay out of the way. Self is invalidated. Has his 4/10 up. That should put him ahead of Self, but he needs a lot to catch Cam. So, as just invalidates. That's a shame. Ooh, the 17 doesn't quicker. Wow. Make our school to stay in the pits. Yeah, so this is kind of useless. Genie's on the softs. Sahamid on an outlap. Former Kitten now on his lap. Don't imagine this will be very competitive. Looks like he's just getting high end. Mel is... I don't know what Mel is on his lap, but there is a Alpha Tower right behind with Sahamid on his outlap, and he's invalidated. So Mel now heading through into the final couple of corners. I wonder if he's still running ABS off. I think he is. And... P6. 10th off Sylph, but 2 seconds off of full here. Wow. So already in Q1, you can see the pace from the Goal 17 is carried over. I mean, in my opinion, he left leading the championship in Sochi. He had to go due to non-racing related issues, and he's come back better than ever. And the way that he's come back, really, I mean, the pace that he's shown, in my eyes, it's clear that if he had stayed, he would be champion. We would have crowned him last time out in Monza, because that's how good this pace has been on this run from Middle 17, from Brazil on, really, and it's been incredible to watch. Him be able to do that, and Charlie Ark now on an outlap. Sylph, 2 cents up. Go on, Sylph. DRS flies wide open now. A 6/10 up purple sector too. It seems like the track is just evolving now, or Sylph just has that pace in hand. 3-lap old inters as we head into the final chicane. And then the double right-hander. What can Sylph do here? He hits the apex beautifully the first time. And now he's just using everything he can on the exit. And then a lot of curb on the entrance. And P4, 37.3. Decent lap there is AMG? No, Mel. Mel's gonna try and get back into the pit lane now. AMG on an outlap. Charlie is on a lap as well, so we'll just keep going for it. And he goes 2/10 quicker in sector 1. Jesus, the car flies through. Wow. Sylph still on a lap. Can I get a sector split? I think he's turned off his ERS. He's on an in lap. Yeah, he's on an in lap. As is on his out lap. He's starting it now. So we'll see what Hazza can do. We'll jump back to that in a bit. Sahamed, 3/10 down on his time. Kitten is probably boxing here, and that will be the end of Q1 for him. Same with Roadrunner. I think they both realize that it doesn't matter what they do in Q1 because there's not 16 drivers. XRX cool though. About to start his lap now. Neo not here today. Genie's on softs. We'll ride on board with him, see what he can do. I'm surprised. He surely has to break a lot. Yeah, oh my god. So that might be a... I'm surprised he didn't DNF. So that's pretty quick. Ooh. Yellow flags? Genie. That's Genie again. So, Shaney is retired already. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, maybe coming down from the helicopter to try and join us in either the commentary box or on track, so we could see the other URFL all-timer join us as we have Kitten on track, and Charlie's trying to join that club here today, and also the Ghoul 17. This is not over, by the way. The championship is not just them two. There is still P3 up for the championship, as if the Ghoul 17, first of all, you can get P2 if Charlie are DNFs. For example, if he did that in the race and his wheel came off, if he DNFs and the Ghoul 17 wins, the Ghoul 17 takes P2 in the championship, which would be incredible in my eyes, at least. And if the Ghoul 17 DNFs and Neil was here, as was P5, if Neil was here and the Ghoul 17 DNF'd, and Neil won. Sorry. And Neil won. Neil would take P3 in the championship, which is incredible, honestly. To me, at least. As we see AMG on an in-lap, he's just having some fun. Sylph, probably starting a lap. P4 though, that's a good job. Make sure School's on an in-lap. Cam goes Sahamed goes P7. Is he gonna keep going? Looks like he is. Big moment there though, in invalidation. Looks like that's over for him. Hazza's just out still. 5/10 up on his lap. Wow. That would put him... Well, actually, that would put him P8. Needs to find more time here, if you're Minty Hazza. Oi, oi, oi. What am I looking at here? Hazza's improved? Yeah, he is. 37.9, he's into the 37s. And, I mean, honestly, there's not much to talk about here. No one's really going for meaningful runs. Kitten's out on an outlap for some reason on enters. He's using a set of tires. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's close to the drop zone, but I can't imagine it'll matter. I mean, there's Karazu and Shaney who both retired, so if anything, they will get knocked out before Kitten. And, yeah. So I can't imagine why. Maybe practice. He wants some practice. Because I assume all these other guys are getting meaningful runs in and they're getting practice in, and they can be able to push that extra harder in Q2 and Q3, and they have that practice in this session with these conditions, these exact conditions. Over Kitten, as we see yellow flags, it's AMG. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He got fuel. No, he's burning fuel. AMG's probably listening. AMG, are we expecting pole today? Just try and see if you can tell us. Are we expecting pole? I think we're expecting a pole from AMG King in his home race. Yeah, I think that confirms it. We're definitely expecting a pole here. And from going from last, I mean, winning from last on the grid and winning from P1 on the grid in the same season would be a good achievement. That would be a good achievement. Rooster, Ivy, Pop, and Waddles, yeah, tier 4 champion right there, and almost did a Paris. AMG, a wet quality and dry race. Oh wow, wet all quality and dry race. Okay, so Charlie Ark giving us the meaningful weather report. Yeah. Is AMG now going to start his lap? ARS is not on yet? Is it? I'm not seeing it go down. ARS is on now. Charlie Ark on his lap. He's about a 10th up. Yeah, so Oka's actually, what I found is Oka's got the cough medicine in the helicopter today. So yeah, last time I checked with him though, he was I don't know how to put this, but it seemed like he wasn't enjoying his helicopter ride. But now he's flying it. There's Oka. Look at this beautiful shot, Oka. Thank you for this. As AMG heading through Brooklands now, he's about 7,000s down on his time. I'm shocked that he isn't improving. Looks like the track is getting better. I mean, I can kind of see a dry line. Ooh, Genie retires from session. This AMG had a huge moment there. Good save from the Merc driver, former Mercedes TP. As XR School is retired on track. As AMG's heading into that section now, will XR School's AI make a difference here? As Charlie Ark goes for provisional P1 here. At the end of Q1, the Goal 17 not on a lap. That is Sahamid, who is on a lap on a new set of tires. I don't know why. AMG, though, heading through into Stowe and now into the final chicane. Former Kitten is on a lap as well. No, he's retired. Please retire. He's invalidated. Sahamid's also invalidated. Please, no. Charlie Ark invalidated. Yeah, so this is just AMG left, and he's not going to improve because he backs off. And this is qualifying over. Yeah, not a bad Q1. I said qualifying over. This is Q1 over. So, yeah. Not much else for me to say, really. Yeah, Q1's over. I might as well start doing the math for how Kitten and Charlie could win the championship here. I've written everything else down but that, so let's look. So Kitten has a 22-point lead. He needs to pretty much score 3 points. 4, really. 3 to 4, depending on if Charlie takes the win with fastest lap. Yeah. So if Charlie gets P1 with fastest lap, Kitten needs it would be 26, he just needs 4 points, which is P8? Yeah, P8. You would just need P8 to win the championship. If Charlie Ark would take P1 without the fastest lap, he also still need P8. If Charlie, well, if basically, regardless of fastest lap, if Charlie wins, Kitten needs a P8 to win the championship. Minimum. If Charlie takes P2, he cannot win the championship. He has to win this race to win the championship. That is the only outcome. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, it's basically, if Kitten finishes P8, it's over. So, Kitten just needs to keep it on track, really. There's not really you don't have to push, you don't have to do too much. As we end of Q1, no one's knocked out. Because I don't know why. But, well, I do know why. Charlie Ark leads us in Q1. P2 is the Goal 17. Charlie with the Yarno Otmir character as well. AMG P3 and the Merc P4. XR School P5 Silth, and what is also his home race. Top 5 in Q1 is good. P6 Camerini. P7 Sahamid. P8 Minty has a P9 Mel. P10 Roadrunner. P11 former Kitten, the championship leader on wet. Looks like he doesn't want to use any inters. He did though. on one of his runs on an outlap and a lap that was aborted. I believe P12 was Kairazu. P13 was... That might have been P12 actually. I think P12 was Kitten, so P13 I want to say was Kairazu. P14 would have been... I think XR School was also in there somewhere, but I know P15, P14, P15. I mean, there was Genie and there was Shaney. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. With that being said, though, Q1, let me just get all this up. Charlie, yes, the ghoul. XR School took P4, yes, Sil to P5, Kairazu P6? No. Was it Cam P6? I'm gonna clip it. Let's clip it real quick. As we see, a lot of people going out. Still wet though. Yes, I have it. Awesome. So yeah, it was AMG. It was AMG P3. P4 was XR School. P5 was Stealth. P6 was Cam, not Kairazu. Camerooni. Kairazu. Sahamid was P7, yes. Minty is the only Alpine. Mel and the Merc. Blake is not in the McLaren, that is Roadrunner. Oh, Kairazu was P12, I was right. Roadrunner Kitten was P11, Kairazu P12, as I said, Neo was not P13. Yeah. 13 was... Oh, it skipped one. 11, 12, 14, 15. Where's 13? So if you go back and you look at the VOD, and if you scroll back and you see that it results, it says 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. So this game, it can't even count. Wow. It also grabbed the wrong team, so that's interesting. That is Genie and the Williams. Attended Genie. Is it not gonna load? Genie and the Williams and Shaney and the Red Bull. Alright, I've got all of that sorted. That's great. Awesome. Alright, back here. XR School. Well, actually not XR School, because it doesn't actually matter. He's in a train of cars, though. Is there a car on the left? There is. Interesting. Okay, so the goal 17. No, that is Hamid, who's on an outlap. And then the Merc behind him, I assume is Mel, who's on an outlap? Yes, so the furthest driver is the goal 17 here. Heading through into Maggots and Beckett's. It's a nice line through there, downshifting to 5th gear, downshifting now into 4th, and a short shift to 5th. Interesting, as he gets in the power early. And no DRS here with the rain still here. Looks like it'll be dry all through, wet all through quality. That's yellow flags, and Sam looks like he's spun on the line. That'll be a bad start to his lap here. I wonder if he's validated. Probably. The goal 17 though. Heading now into the final chicane. And I'm interested to see how this goes, what he can do. The goal 17 up to the line now. Oh, just having to bite the throttle. 36.1, that's slower than his Q1 time. I'm interested to see Will Charlie immediately. Yes, wow. By 5/10, and Cameroon goes P3. Hey, I'm still P20 in this championship. I almost got more points than Kairazu. In one race, I almost got more points than Kairazu. That's funny. I didn't even notice that. He has raced 11 and he has 11 points. I can't believe that, actually. That is insane. Oh, does Shaney have a quali ban? Shaney's a quali. I didn't even remember that Shaney had a quali ban. Did he actually? Ooh, I didn't know that. That's a shame. Full quality, and he has a quality bound. So it'll be a Red Bull sandwich, as of right now at least, with Charlie Ark on provisional. I keep saying provisional pole. I keep wanting to say it. It's Q2. There's nothing happening yet. It looks dry though. Like I can see a dry line. The rain doesn't look like it's coming down too hard. I wouldn't be surprised if we see softs in Q3. I wouldn't. Really wouldn't. And can I get a weather update from someone? Does it feel dry at all? Because it looks to me like the track is dry. Like it might be raining, but it looks like the track is dry. Is he gonna set a 34? No, low 35 though. 35.609. He improves with 200ths. Don't know how I thought that would be a 34, but hey. Go 17 though. On another lap. Didn't improve in the last one, I assume. Yeah, didn't validate it. 371 though. Former Kitten now on a lap heading through cops. Again, oh, he does wash out, but he's able to not invalidate. So maybe it isn't dry like I think. That's a lot of curb. From the reigning champion, and championship leader. Again, as I said, he just needs a P8. And this is fully possible, a P8 in this lobby. I mean, even if he has a bad day, like a really, really bad day, the midfield is realistically XR still top of the midfield right now, but it's Cam, Sylph, Genie, Hazza, Mel. That's the midfield. And it starts at P6. And I think Kitten can quite easily get a P6 here, and a P8 is nothing. So unless he makes a big mistake late on in the race, this championship in my eyes is lower. But Charlie, never say never. Never say never. And Charlie will absolutely have that mentality throughout all of quali here. 1 second down on his time. He's invalidated though. So it looks like he may be boxing for a new set of tires. I can't imagine though. Like, why would you? I mean, I guess practice. At the same time using tires, so maybe they want to use them up right now, but I think they only get 3 sets. Will 17 though, getting more and more aggressive on throttle. Oh, I'm not surprised. Wow, what a shock. You bottle job. You absolute bottle job. You, like one race you could go without doing that. Like, how did you go all the way there? Jesus. The brakes didn't work, huh? Goal 17 P2. I can't believe that. He's 3/10 up. I can't believe that. He does improve to 35.8. AMG, what are we doing here? I said expecting a pole, and you do this. Very nice. What a lap. What a lap, AMG. What a lap. What a driver. Quality merchant. Great job. You're doing great putting on a show for TPs next season. You are doing great. Charlie still in the pits now. To go 17. Looks like he's going to try first lap. Looks like he wants to get out of Q2 in the lead. So yeah, Roadrunner's gone P3 at 36.6. He's a second off pole. Well, the fastest time. See? Still doing it. Kitten. 109.8. In the second sector as he heads up to the line now. It will be... Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was a 35.1. 36.1. P3. He's still 5/10 off pole position though. It is home Grand Prix. Why am I looking at Charlie Ark and I'm looking at the Goal 17? Goal 17 on another... What? I'm wondering why. So as he heads up to the line now, getting very aggressive on throttle. He goes 35.663. He goes 600th slower. Is he going to keep pushing? Yeah, oh my god, that is a beautiful line. As you ride on board, we're going to keep riding on board here. Brake around the 80 meters. 80 meters? 80 meter board. You can imagine it's there just right before the 50 meter board, hitting a nice apex. Not as good as one would like though. Ham has been disqualified from the session. That's Q1, Q2 over for him. I assume, yeah, wrong way. So I assume he spun and then had to try and correct it. Goal 17 though. Sector 1 split. 2/10 up. Purple sector 1 for the Goal 17 now as we head through Brooklands. And now the long right hander. You have to open the corner and then bring it back in. Hit the apex. Use everything you can on the exit. And for this next corner, you want to take as much of the inside as possible. Now, heading into cops, this is where who has the biggest balls. You have to absolutely send it, and it's a downshift and early on throttle and a beautiful line. Doesn't hit the apex as smoothly as you would want. He's ran out of fuel though. That's great. I've done a lap of someone running out of fuel. Former kitten though, 8 seconds. I need to be in lap. Roadrunner will be on an in lap, I believe. Roadrunner's a 10th up, so we will watch this lap. Roadrunner needs about a second here to get to the top time. Roadrunner though is, well, a 10th is not exactly what you need, but maybe there's more time in the lap at a different stage. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Sector 2 is where all the time is, just because, well, if we're being real, Sector 2, that's where the hardest corners are. You have Cops, you have a long right-hander after Brooklands, you have Brooklands itself is also in Sector 2 technically, and you have Maggots and Maggots. Some of the fastest corners on any F1 track in the world. Now as we head to the end of Sector 2, he's purple Sector 2, I don't believe it for a second, because he's only a 10th and a half up. Still needing he needs about a second still, and he's only found, what, a 10th and a half? So Roadrunner doesn't look like the best lap from himself, but I'm interested to see how this goes. No, say 3/10, really? Look at race director, what Charlie said, okay. Oh. Minty, what are you doing there? Charlie, have you got a clip? Charlie, show me a clip. I will reset the lobby for you. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that after this. There's no tire reset either, because it's inters. I am fine with that. After quality, yes. Okay, Charlie, can I see a clip? Once you're, he's on a lap right now, but once you're not on a lap, let me see a clip. Yeah, after quality. So, that's fine. So Charlie has a 5-place grid penalty apparently for hitting Minty Hazza, which apparently Hazza just broke in front of him. Which, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, Hazza hasn't shown that he's the best driver at being clean, but it's qualifying. You would think he'd have some facial awareness, at least some track awareness, but 7/10 up on his lap. At least that was the last lap that he did. So we'll see what he can do now. Again, it just, like, look at the track. It looks like there's a dry line. It looks like it's kind of could be dry. Maybe softs could work, but it's still raining. That's the problem. It's still raining. And 9-7. Has a spun. Oka's just giving updates on, I don't know how he's seeing the I mean, I'm surprised as Hazz isn't already. He's spun already. Genie on an out lap. Mel is on a lap using a lot of curve there. Wow. Yeah. Oka can apparently. I think he's brought his helicopter. I think he's brought his Xbox on the helicopter. I can't believe it. That he's flying the helicopter. I mean, obviously we don't have any helicopter shots right now, so maybe that's it. Maybe he's landed and he's just on his Xbox right now. So who knows? Weather's a fully dry race, yeah, but okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's cloudy or not. Charlie Arc though looks to be on a lap. No, he's invalidated. 48 seconds though. He should be able to make it around. You start another lap. To go 17 on an out lap, he should be able to start his lap. It'll be close for Charlie making it to the line, right? It's a long lap here. 30 seconds. Well, it'll be close. Yeah, it'll be very close. So this is the fight to get across the line here. Former Kitten is fine being P3 here in Q2. Oka's still looking at that update. I hope it resets on him. That'd be funny. Go 17 though. P2. Silts retired from the session. Goal 17 is starting a lap. Mel only improved by 300, so he's got a Ferrari behind him. Razu says it's second down. He's Charlie. Ooh, looks like he invalidated. That's a shame. Well, not really too much behind him. No, it's Genie heading up to the line. That's not good. Oh! That's huge. That is big. Because Genie might not make it into Q3 because of this. I don't know if there's anything we can do. How's this invalidated? You gotta keep it on track, man. Mel, though, can get into Q3, so this is the only person that can beat Genie, but he needs a second and a half, and he's just locking up everywhere. I assume Mel, yeah, obviously still not running ABS, he goes P12. He aimed for Genie. Well, Genie made it into Q3 anyway. Oh lord. Charlie's streaming, so it's live. And I can't go back and clip. Alright, so that's qualifying over. Yeah, I mean, there's not really too much to it. As we see, Q2 has been loaded in. Yes, it has. The goal 17. P1, P2, as this is bugged because race director is showing. P2 is Charlie Ark. There's only 8 people who are joining us. Oh, Genie's not into Q3 because he DNF'd. Eesh. That is not Justin in AlphaTauri, that is Sahamid. That is not Neo in a Red Bull, that is Shaney. That is not Shaney in a Williams, that is Genie. This thing sometimes. Mel has a AMG, Sylph, Cam, Kairazu, XRX School, Roadrunner, yeah. So it was DNF. Alright, when did this happen? In Q2? Trying to find this. So I have to scroll through this whole thing. Alright, whatever. There's 8 people driving here in Q3. I'll have the lap data up, we'll put the tires on. I really thought it would be soft spy at some point here. Let me get this up and running. And Q3 hasn't been done yet. Boom. Go with that. And yes, sir. Awesome. It's charging now. When he came out of the pits? Yeah, but at what point did he come out of the pits? Like, which time when he came out of the pits? Well, Roadrunner's on an outlap. I'm trying to find this clip of Charlie getting fucked. Hopefully it's in clear-cut one. I don't have to worry about it too much. God damn it, what did I just do? Oh, Charlie! Why? God damn it. Where is it? There it is. Alright, thank you. Por favor. Alright, where is Haza? Okay, so it's not this time. So I've gone too early. Yeah, so I've been looking too early. Roadrunner's on his lap now. Again, as I said before, it looks kind of dry, but I think that's just how it looks on 21. That might just be how it is on 21. So 7 minutes later, it should be, yeah, so that's not it. So it's more towards the end of this stream then, right? Oh, I found it. He's going slow. And then has it just... Yeah, I'm sorry, that's such a light tap. Why does Haza even brake there? I don't understand. What is the reason? I don't understand. Yeah, that's an easy... That's not a 5 place. Very light tap. 36-3, sorry, not the 26. That's not gonna be enough for pole at all. XR school? No, it won't be XR school. That will be Charlie York starting his lap now. Goal 17 now does his lap. It's a 35-4. That is the fastest time of the day for anyone so far. Maybe we'll get into the 34s here in the wet. 37-2 for Cameroon. I believe that is his fastest time of the day, I think. The goal 17. Is he going for back-to-back runs? It seems like he is. Former Kitten goes P2, 36-0. What is Kitten doing? Oh, well, where's the pace? Where is the pace? Kitten, I'm shocked here because you're 6/10 off pole. You've been same 6/10 off pole in Q2 as well. Q1 wasn't representative. You were on wets. Where's the pace? He's 400ths up. That's not... He needs 6/10. I'm shocked here. Former Kitten. XR school heading up to the line now. I can't be talking and commentating at the same time. I can't be just... Minty, I don't know if you're going to get a pen. Probably not. If Charlie submits it, we'll see. Probably won't. South now, 37-1. I'm surprised he's not going quicker. 36-8 for XR school. Looks like he's going to be alone at the top of the midfield here today. Because Roadrunners will be a no man's land between the top runners and the midfield. Former Kitten. Now heading up to the line. 3/10 up. Heading up to the line now. 35-6. Like, where's the pace? He's 2.5 tenths off. What is this? Maybe in the dry he'll be better, but... Wow. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Rule 17, 35-4 he's invalidated, 35 no, in heading into the pits. Former Kitten, 5/10 down on his time. Looks like he'll be boxing this lap. Rule 17 boxing this lap. 4 minutes left in Q3 of the final race of the 21 season in URFL. This will be the last 21 season in URFL. This will be the final time that I commentate. Maybe in URFL ever again. So I'd love to soak this in. I've loved my time here, and yeah, it's been a privilege to be able to commentate this great team in this great game. I don't have to do anything in 22. Well, I did yesterday, but I don't know how much count that is. Please go check that out. I thought I did well with the line at the end. I was late, really late to the thing, downloading everything, but I think that it was very much worth it me going there. And please go check it. It's on my YouTube. It's on the official YouTube. It's on both. The 22 Tier 3 stream, and I still have yet to watch the 22 Tier 4 stream. Rooster won that championship, but in a way you won't believe it, and there was some interesting action there, so go check that out. Melangini did the commentary for that. Please go check it out. As we see, Roadrunner on an out lap. He's going out early. Going out very early on those new tires. Sylph looks like he will be boxing now. Nope, he's gonna stay out. Karazu's on his out. No, he's on a lap. We'll see what Karazu can do. He's purple sector 1? What? No, that's not true. No, it's not true at all. He's 5 minutes. But, nevertheless, Karazu can still get up in the midfield here. The almost Tier 4 champion. He just barely missed out last season. Many would say he wasn't Tier 4 level pace. He took 12 poles that season. I mean, if you want to see somebody who embodies Charles Leclerc, this is him. Quali pace is his thing, and now he's flying through Maggots and Beckett's, absolute sending it. There is no more grip. There is no more pace. This is everything that the drivers have got here in the last part of Q3. Heading into Stone. Karazu, new set of tires, new car, beautiful livery, that red from Ferrari as he heads into the final chicane. The Inter's glowing here as he tries to get it done. Takes a lot of curb on the inside, hits the apex beautifully, uses everything he can on the exit. Now taking the entrance curb up to the line. P6 goes behind Ector School by only a tenth. I would say that's a good lap from Karazu, but still more people have yet to finish their final Q3 run. Roadrunner on his lap now. He's at purple sector 2. I don't believe it. He's only at 2/10 up. Now heading into Stowe. Now, and also, he's in 4th gear as well. It's a very slow Stowe. I can't imagine he'll be gaining time through there. Heading into the final chicane now. This is where through goes Hamilton went. Can Runner go through into pole? Can he do it provisionally? Runner has shown pace. He's won the Tier 1 championship in 22. Only 35.9. He's into the 35s though. That's a good job done from him. Charlie starting his outlap now. The goal 17 on his outlap. Former Kitten way now. In heading through into Maggots and Beckett's. He will be the last. Oh, the goal 17 immediately invalidated. Now what can Charlie York do? Heading into Abbey. Now gets through there beautifully now through Farm Corner. He's done that. And 80 meters? Yeah, about 80. Now heading into the braking zone. Maybe it was about 70 really. And now beautiful apex? Yes it is. Charlie York trying to wring everything out of this lap. He's flat already. There's a small lift as you head through there. Now onto the Wellington Straight, into Brooklands. What can he do in the first sector split? Purple sector 1, he's a 10th up. And that is real, folks. That is real. He is in fact a 10th up. He is in fact purple sector 1. 35-3, the hometown hero. Trying to become a first-time champion at his home Grand Prix, but another person at his home Grand Prix. A man who they might as well name one of these corners after him. That's how good he has been over the course of his career here. And Charlie Ark, heading now into Maggots and Beckett's, trying to topple the throne that is former Kittens. He's trying to overthrow former Kitten. 2 championships on this game. Insanity, his teammate, has won, and they tied on points 2 seasons ago. As Charlie's purple sector 2, I didn't see the sector split. I didn't see how high he was up. Could we see a 34 from Charlie as we head into the final chicane? This is the lap. This is where you have to wring everything out of it. Former Kitten's only 400s up. This could be it here for Charlie Ark. Can Charlie snatch provisional pole? Yes, he can. 35-1. Huge lap here. 2/10 improvement. And he has enough time. He will be the final driver to cross the line. The goal 17 now. Heading through. Start another lap. This will be it. Silth is done for quali. Kitten heading through now. Past the sector 2 split. Oh my god, he's 3/10 up. But he needs about 5 to go for original pole. He can get ahead of the goal 17er, who is 600ths down. And former Kitten now, beautiful 5th gear, very early on throttle now, as we head into the final chicane. We're right on board with former Kitten. Beautiful apex here. Will we see a beautiful apex here? Yeah, a lot of curb, and that is just magnificent. So early on throttle. Medium traction control really showing here. 2/10 improvement, it's only P2. Charlie, 2/10 clear of his championship rival. Now the goal 17 taking a lot of curb again. Wow, he's pushing to the limit. He's bringing everything off of the AlphaTauri car. He's 3/10 up. He needs 3/10 to get pole. Can he do it? The goal 17 has snatched pole many a time here this season. Can he do it? Complete this run, this absolute historic run where he's beat the likes of Charlie Ark, he's beat the likes of former Kitten on pure pace alone. And Roadrunner's lap is done. Karazu will finish ahead of XRX. Camerooni will be the last in Q3, but the goal 17 trying to be the first here in Q3. No, he's only got P2. Pole position. He's 400th down. Will he improve? It doesn't matter. Charlie Ark, you are on pole position. The final time I say that on this game, and on this commentary, maybe the final time I ever say that. That is just beautiful. And an incredible lap from Charlie Ark. Will now have to red flag quality because he does have a 5-place grid penalty, which was deemed to be... what's the word? What is the word? Deemed to be unfair. Unfair, we'll say unfair. How about that? But yeah, qualifying over. Charlie Ark on pole position. P2 goes to Google 17, and the other rival, P3 of former Kitten. Roadrunner P4 in the McLaren. P5 Carrazzo topping the midfield. P6 Extra, P7 Silth. P8 Camerooni. So, what will we see here today from these guys? I wonder if they'll allow us to do team radio at some point in the race. I hope they will. I would very much enjoy that. So now we have a red flag to deal with the Charlie position drop. Okay, so it looks like a dry race. Looks like it's cloudy. I don't know why I just took a screenshot there. Didn't even know I could take a screenshot while streaming on Twitch. So yeah, this is where I give you some stats to fill the time. Alright. 1 second, AMG. 1 second, 1 second. Why am I not signed in Xbox Live? Why is it not saving Q3? Why has it not saved Q3? Whatever. Alright, so we're joining off AMG's profile. And yeah, maybe we can get some team radio. Alright, Charlie said he's up for a team radio.
Hello. Oh.
Hello. This is team radio. This is not me interviewing you. This is anything you want to say. So,
I'm very, very thankful that my penalty is being removed and I'm starting on pole. I'm very, very thankful for that. But I'm happy with pole, but that's about it for now, really, to be honest. Looking forward to the race.
alright, I mean, I'm interested to see how this goes. Yeah. I mean, if there's anything else you want to say, go for it. But, yeah.
Not particularly, no. Happy that my penalties get removed. But yeah, I'll speak to you after the race.
Yep, good luck.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Well, please don't tell me. Can I highlight while I can highlight. I can do highlights while I'm streaming, right? Yeah, I think I can. Hold on. Where is channel manager? Where is it? Video producer, stream manager. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. Introducing guest star. I don't care. Where is shield mode shortcut? I don't care. Alright, how do I highlight mid-race? Alright, whatever. That ain't it. Quick actions. Can I... Can I do that? Can I actually run an ad break? No way I can run an ad break. I can run an ad break! That's cool. I wonder if the ad break actually work. I wonder if we'll get any revenue off that. I don't think we will. Okay, I can't make a highlight, so that's weird. I ran an ad break. I ran an ad break. I think it worked. Twitch, not too. So I need the normal one because this is kind of shit. That the thing is. Oh wait, I can change that in the settings. What is it? Bar? What the fuck is that called? Let's go to the display. La 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 la. Personalization. Taskbar, that's what it's called. You need to activate Windows before you can personalize. Oh, fuck off. Why have I been pinged? Okay. Charlie, the Goal 17, former kitten roadrunner, Carbazu, South Cam, XRX School? No. XRX School was. Yeah, so it's XRX School South Cam, right? And then Q2 is. Um. Is the grid ready? I wonder. Can I even check? I can't check the custom grid. How has Shaney managed to finish P11? Why has it said Sahamid twice in the Alpha Tower? Why is it doing that? Combined quality, it says Sahamid twice for some reason. Why? I don't know. There aren't 16 drivers, but it's an idiot. So there's that. This tool is a piece of luck. But we're starting now. So, tier 121. Somehow Q3 didn't grab. Don't know why, but it didn't. Nope. There's no Silverstone anything. What day is it? It's the 25th. Maybe. There's only 2 Silverstone qualifications. So, yeah, there's no Q3 for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know why there's no Q3, but there isn't. That's weird. Okay, let's get the tool ready. Channel. Boom. Allow. I wonder if the ad run worked. I hope it did. Alright, so let me go through the grid real quick. Let me do this. Let me go through the grid. Charlie Ark is on pole position. The Goal 17, P2, P3, former kitten. Please remember to put your fucking setup. Okay, give me this, so this should work. Alright, P3, former Kitten on softs. Roadrunner starting mediums, P4. P5, Kairazu. P6, X-Ray School. P7, Silth. P8, Cameroni. P9, Mintihaza. P10, Mel starting on the mediums. P11, what? Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, yeah. P11, AMG starting on the softs. P12, Oka starting the mediums because Sahamad and Shaney. Shaney had a quality ban. Sahamad was disqualified. So Oka, by and large, gets to go ahead of them. Oka P12 on the medians. P13, Sahamad. P14, Shaney. And now we will start. And I am ready. I believe, yes, the tool is ready. Yes, sir. All right. Quick stat before we get going. Top 3 on the grid. Charlie, the Goal 17, former Kitten. In any British Grand Prix held at Silverstone, the top 3 have never finished in the same order as they started on the grid. So, in for a good race, in for a good fight for the win. And will we see that curse finally be broken? But who knows? 10 seconds left until we get started here for the final race of the 21 season, the final race of 21 in URFL, the final race of this great championship. What will we see? Former Kitten, the championship leader, starting P3, but the man trying to chase him down starting P1 is 5 red lights ahead of the drivers, and it's lights out, and we're underway here in Silverstone. The Goal 17 does not get the best start. Charlie Ark looks to be leading into turn 1, and now she goes a bit wide. It looks like one by one. Here, some moves. AMG gets ahead of Mel immediately, and now AMG gonna try and chase down Sylph, and has a fighting it out. Oh, already Sahamad off the track. And a reset the track from Sahamad as well. Shaney now behind them. Oka trying to get past on Mel. AMG fighting with Haza all the way up the field. But we go back to the front. Former Kitten trying to get the move done. Haza look up the inside on Goal 17. Doesn't get the room that he would have wanted. Runner trying to send it up the inside on Kitten. Can he get it done? The front wing is not alongside. And yellow flags out. Yellow flags out. Haza looks like he's been spun. AMG on the outside of Sylph here. Sylph trying to take it. He doesn't have the slipstream though, and AMG will be able to catch back up. No, AMG's gonna have to back out into cops. No, they're gonna go side by side, and they touch! And nothing happened, so that's great. AMG gets to go through. Oka trying to chase him down. Shaney behind on Oka as we now head through Maggots and Beckett's. The best shot that anyone will ever see as these cars head through. Charlie Ark leads the field still. The Goal 17 still ahead of former Kitten. What will we see? Here, I'm blanking a bit, but AMG still behind on Cameroni now. What can he do? Needs to be able to get up ahead of these drivers. Biggest gainer as we head now onto lap 2. Tied with AMG and Shaney. I think that's the first tie that I've seen for the biggest gainer. Sorry, Shaney now takes it outright. Goes off the track to do it though. So 4 positions gained is Shaney. That is the biggest gainer. The biggest loser though, Haza down 5 positions. That's a shame as yellow flags out. AMG down the inside. And can he get it done? We can't hold on. Yellow flags out. That is Sylph. That's a shame. We'd like to see Sylph do well in this final race, but there's still a chance for a safety car so far. Haza's retired. Oh, immediately Haza's retired. That could be a safety car. That could be huge. No safety car coming out yet. True, the Goal 17 just right behind Charlie Ark. Here, not able to do anything. AMG though has made the move on Cameroni. No, Cameroni still up the inside. Can he get it done? Cameroni may be so far getting to the inside, getting the grip and staying ahead. The Ferrari battling the Merc. Silver versus red here as AMG not able to send it on the inside of Cops, but maybe getting a switchback here. Now he's alongside heading into Maggots and Beckett's. Who will back out? They're both going to go side by side. Cam will not back out. AMG leaves the room. Cam trying to get a switchback. Cam can't do anything. And now he'll have the run heading into the final corner and not able to do anything. The Roadrunner still right behind on former Kitten, but second back already is XR School, and our second back on XR School is Kairazu. Now former Runner not able to do anything. Cameroni still right behind on AMG, but AMG's going to be able to pull away and try and get to Kairazu now on the medium compound tires. So a good start here for this. You see Welshie there. What's up, Welshie? 30.0 is the fastest lap of the race for the Goal 17. A DRS has been enabled now, and Charlie Ark will be vulnerable to that. Will former Kitten be able to get close enough to try and make a move? The Goal 17 is showing he's got the pace here. over this last couple of races here in the season. The Charlie Ark has shown today that in his home Grand Prix you get a little extra. Nigel Mansell once said you get another 5 tenths. Sorry, not 5, but a couple tenths for the home Grand Prix. Charlie's going to defend to the inside. Looks like Charlie's getting those extra tenths, but the goal 17 to the outside. Can he go late on the brakes? Maybe get the room. He does have the room. This is beautiful racing now. Look at them side by side like Alonso and Vettel many a time ago. Charlie will have to back out and use this slipstream all the way down into Cop's corner. Will we see him try and go alongside here? The goal 17 not going to use any ERS. The goal Charlie gaining, heading into Cop's, not able to do anything. The dirty air is hindering him though. And now through Maggots and Beckett's, can he live with the dirty air and be able to do it? Oh, Crofty was at the same festival you were at a couple weeks ago? Damn, Elsie. Okay. Should have asked for some tips. I could have used some. As the Charlie Ark opening the DRS, now heading onto the Welling Hangar straight, Runner trying to get past here on former Kitten, but Charlie gets around the outside easy before the braking zone. The goal 17 still right behind Kitten, gaining on them as well. For Roadrunner, can he be able to have a look here? He has a look, not able to do anything though. The goal 17 still sticking right behind Charlie Ark. Now this is the battle that will be waged for a while. There today, another 23 laps to go. Charlie Ark looks like he's hitting the apex beautiful here. He's pulled a 4/10 gap. I don't think the goal 17 will be able to do anything to get past without using a lot of ERS. Podium prediction. You're right. I haven't made one. I'm going to have to say this podium. Charlie the Ghoul, former Kitten. I can't imagine it goes any other way, and that with that, former Kitten would win the championship. And I think Kitten knows that. He doesn't have to do too much. And he just needs to defend from Roadrunner, really. I mean, even if Roadrunner gets past, there's not really anything that he needs to do. Is the Goal 17 missing his apex by a lot there? Is he just falling off, though? Does I have a little bit of water? That is beautiful. That's some good water. As Shaney, right behind Camerooni, not able to do anything though. Heading into Cups. Goes a bit wide, but had to, the dirty air. 2/10 back, Roadrunner still on former Kitten. Kitten also very close to the Goal 17. Charlie's still pulling on the Goal 17. Now as we hear the engines roar, I'm going to turn that up. Turn that up. There you go. Hopefully it's still, you're still able to hear what I'm saying. I will try and turn my volume on here. As now, we see that the Goal 17 is still really close to the Roadrunner. Okay, that's fine. You probably heard an echo there. That's because I'm trying to listen to see how the engine is. The engine is beautiful. I can still hear it. So that's great. The Goal 17 is still 2/10 back on Charlie Ark, not able to do anything. Roadrunner is still sitting behind and around the 2/10 window. Kitten goes a bit wide. Runner can take it to the outside, maybe get a run. He will get a beautiful run off the corner here. And Runner, this is his chance to try and make a move. Here, Jarno Otmir showed yesterday on the PSGL video here in the first race of the season in PSGL. Runner has a look, but Runner, as Jarno Otmir was, and Lucas Blakely as well, you have to be measured, you have to be patient when fighting at the front, especially like this. Runner trying to get to the outside. He's got the grip. Oh my god, he's got the grip. Wow! He's got the slipstream as well. Kitten forced to the inside. This will give the slipstream all the way down into Cops. For Runner, he will gain, but he'll have to back out into Cops, maybe getting the better run, having to go off the track to avoid hitting former Kitten or having a moment there. XR School still right behind now. Former Kitten, 3-second time penalty. This early on, that is huge, and XR School also got a 3-second time penalty. Runner gonna try and gain to Kitten. Again, Kitten just needs a P8 to win, and Welshie says Charlie gonna win, Kitten P2, and third Runner. So the Goal 17, he's saying, is not gonna be able to do it. AMG's made the move on XR School, and now AMG can try and chase down the front runners. I mean, AMG, with the pace you have, you might have been challenging at this front with this battle if you could figure out how to get through quali without DNFing. Charlie Ark sets the pace. 29.9, that is a second quicker than anyone else has gone, I believe. No, I'm tripping. 29.9, wow, only 7 thousandths off is the Goal 17. Shaney gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not really new. He does get a lot of 3-second time penalties earlier on. But Oka hanging on beautifully, no practice at all. He just downloaded the game. Oka hanging on beautifully. P9 right now, trying to get past Camerooni and the two Ferraris. Ferrari's doing well right now, and I hope they can continue to do well. It hasn't been the best season from them both. Carvaz with 11 points. I mean, He's done 11 races, I've done 1, and I'm 1 point back on him. That's the kind of thing that you see. It hasn't been the best season from Kairazu. Not carrying over from Tier 4, and maybe it's the fact that he hasn't had as much time to practice as Oka and Shaney going side by side. Oka's going to send it back to the inside. Shaney can't do anything about it. Looks like Shaney may have gone for a bit of a dive here at Brooklands, but now heading into Cops. What can he do? Goal 17, 800s back on Charlie York. Not able to do anything though, and going back to the battle for P9 helicopter shot. Oka's landed it. You know who's operating it now? I don't even know. I think it's Genie. It's either Genie or it's Mel. Not Mel. Sorry, Blake operating it. As the Goal 17's made the move on Charlie York and runner to the inside of former Kitten. Finally, the move he's been setting up for 6 laps now. Former Kitten now having to hang back Charlie York. What can he do to try and stay with the Goal 17? He's shown that he has the pace to be leading from the front. The Goal taking the fastest lap. No, runner takes it right back from him. This pace they have at the front. AMG's not going to be able to catch up if they keep DRS rating each other. Sahama gets a 3-second time penalty. Right behind Mel. Mel, I believe, also spun. So, yeah, XR Skull's also hanging on beautifully to AMG. AMG, if you and XR Skull want to get to the front, you might have to use XR Skull as a shake and bake kind of thing. XR Skull taking a very tight line there. He's not opening up the corner like I thought one would. He's not going to get enough to be able to get past here. But yeah, if you guys want to get past, XR Skull needs to unleash the pace, and you guys need to start DRS training each other. To try and get past. Just a bit congested. Charlie Arc, still P2. Now 3.5 tenths back, you should be able to get to the move on the hanger straight now. Pull up my notes. I mean, Neo obviously not racing today. He's P4 in the drivers with not a single P2 or higher. And AMG's going to pass him here. He just needs 10 points to be able to pass Neo for P4 in the driver. Well, actually be P5 because Insanity is also tied with Neo technically. So Neo will finish P5 in the drivers at a max. I thought he'd be racing, but AMG, with anything above a P5, will enter P4 in this championship. In the drivers, as Charlie's still right behind the Goal 17. He's very close behind Shaney, still close behind Cam, and Oka's made the move on Cam. Cam not getting blocked by, not getting Cam blocked. Oh no, Mel had a touch with Sahamid, and that's a shame. That is a shame for the Mercs TP. As Charlie Arc opening this corner, like I said, XR School should, and this will give him the best run out of the corner. The slipstream all the way through. And this will be an easy move done, as former Kitten's still falling away. This might not be an easy move, actually. Charlie gonna have a look to the inside, not gonna be able to do anything now. It's a beautiful camera shot. I love seeing that here, as Charlie doing everything impossible to try and stay with. Maybe trying to recharge some ERS, maybe trying to get some fuel back. XR School takes a 3-second time penalty. The trouble with this is, though, the dirty air can force you to get a 3-second time penalty, can force you to get some warnings. So we'll see. Will that happen here with Charlie Arc? He goes a bit wide, and Roadrunner goes wide again. Looks like Roadrunner does not know what strict corner cutting is. He keeps going wide at that Cop's corner. He has to get it right here if he wants to be able to fight with these two at the front, realistically. The Goal 17 pulling away on that exit a lot. Looks like he's just using lower gears, maybe, and getting on throttle a lot earlier. Charlie looks like he wants to be using the ERS. He wants to get past Charlie to the inside. He dives. The Goal 17 is going to turn in, and they don't touch. Charlie to the inside. He will take it. The Goal, will he have a look? No, he'll go deep on the brakes, though, and not able to do anything. Former Kitten just falling away, and AMG falling away even further back. He's a second now off compared to what he was before. And the Charlie Arc, he has everything to lose here. Any moment can cost him a championship. I'm surprised that he went for that move. Didn't make sure it was a surefire move, because the Goal 17 surely will just be passed here. As Charlie opens the corner, the Goal 17 is going to open the corner. It doesn't hit the apex, though. So Charlie will pull away massively now. And the Goal 17 not able to pull anything. Former Kitten still just sitting in the DRS. Maybe he wants a little less dirty air. And this is working out beautifully for him. Maybe he's saving some tires. As the Goal 17 still right behind on Charlie Arc. 2 tenths back is Oka. From Kairazu to the inside goes Oka. Kairazu's not going to fight it too hard. And now Oka is through up into P7. And Kairazu's got a Shaney up his inside as well. He leaves the space. Shaney trying to get to the inside. Gives Kairazu a little tap. He'll have to back out. Not able to do anything at this moment for sure. Here, Shading to the outside though. Wow, a lot of pace. Shady's gonna get a squeeze though. Big squeeze from Kairazu. He's getting the room. He's still getting the room. That is hard racing at its finest. Shady did not have to go off there. Kairazu giving only what he has to. Shady will have to back out. And that is some beautiful hard racing from Kairazu. Shady now heading into the end of Maggots back, as he'll have the DRS. So will Kairazu. Will he use the DRS? Yes, he will. Charlie though, gaining on the goal 17, not able to do anything. Looks like the goal 17 got past here. Shaney not able to get past. On Kairazu, he goes for it down the inside. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. You never deserve space there. He was already turning up at the apex. AMG's boxing undercut has been activated for AMG. He goes 9 laps on the soft compound tires. Oka now P6. P7 still Kairazu. 8 Shaney, P9 Cameroni. Now Shaney's still right behind. As AMG gonna fit the mediums. Will those be able to go to the end, or will he have to go for a 2-stop here? Shaney not gonna be able to do anything. Kairazu taking a lot of curb though there. And Charlie not close enough to go for a dive here. And AMG will come out behind Sahamed and behind his teammate. This is huge. So obviously they don't have the gap so far, but 5 seconds. I think the gap that the Goal 17, Charlie Ark, Roadrunner, and Kitten are aiming for is the gap between Mel and Sahamed. That is the gap you want to hit, or the gap between Sylph and Cam. That is just pure clear air if you can get through there. And I think they can. If they keep pulling, they should be able to box and come out between Sylph and Cam, or maybe even between Mel and Sahamed. Either way, you want the clear air. And the Goal 17 has clear air right now, but it's not doing too much because Charlie Ark using ERS, using everything he's got out of the straight line speed. To the inside goes Charlie. Under braking, they touch again. The Goal 17 gonna get run out of room, and Charlie Ark to the inside. The Goal 17 is gonna box into the pit lane. That looks like a bit too hard. Nope, he's in. He's in perfectly. The Goal 17 undercut activated for him as well. Charlie Ark surely will be boxing this lap. Roadrunner looks like he got a lot of pace here. And Kitten, I think Kitten will be going long, in all honesty. I think Kitten's going to try and go long here, maybe hope for a safety car. And P2, Roadrunner should be able to get this done. Roadrunner needs to open this next corner. Will he, like Charlie does? Not as much as Charlie did, but he hits the apex a lot better than Charlie did. And he's losing time on the exit, but I can't imagine he gets past here. Oh, he's using a lot of ERS. He might just do. Runner gaining to the inside. No, he will hang back, but he goes purple sector 1. 2/10 improvement. Could be a fastest lap if he's not on an in lap here. Charlie York, though, still right behind. Expert School is in the pits. Cameroni in the pits. AMG still behind his teammate, and the Goal 17 comes out ahead of Sahamed. So that was the gap he was aiming for, and he gets in it. So it looks to me like, as we look at the gap to the leaders, 28 seconds. So yeah, he was looking for the gap between Sylph and who am I thinking? But Roadrunner's fallen. Wait, what? Roadrunner's fallen a second back, and now he does have the DRS somehow. And Kitten now still behind. Kitten saving ERS. Runner having to use some ERS, trying to defend from a move that isn't happening. And Runner trying to defend. Charlie Ark surely will be heading into the box now. Yes, he is. Runner, will he follow? No, Runner will take the lead of this Grand Prix. Kitten will stay out as well. Oka will also stay out. That's yellow flagged out. That is Sylph again. That's a shame for the Williams driver, who will be a Williams TP once this race is over. Omjioka, P4, P5, Kairazu, the medium runners still staying out, and Shaney taking a lot of curb there. Shaney staying out on the softs as well. Has to stay out, actually, because his teammate boxed onto the medium compound tires. Where will the Goal 17 come out compared to Charlie? Has the undercut worked? It should work. It's a long lap here. It's a long track here. Third longest track on the calendar. I mean, 18 corners, 10 to the right, 8 to the left, along with a 5.891 kilometers or 3.66 miles here. If you're American like me, and Charlie will come out behind the Goal 17. This is huge. Or will he? Or will he? The Goal 17, they're going to come out side by side. No, Charlie will come out behind, but a lap fresher tires. AMG sets the pace on the mediums. Shaney to the outside of Kairazu. Shaney with the grip. Kairazu hard racing again, able to throw the car to the inside. This is beautiful between Shaney and Kairazu. If I see either of them complaining, I don't know what to say. This has been some great racing. Now Kitten with the DRS is going to be able to fly past, and maybe with the pit stops be able to come out in front. Oh, he's backed off, actually. He's not doing too well in Maggots and Beckett. He's losing a lot of time on exit. Oka 10 seconds behind on these runners, but the medium's coming into their own now for Oka. No, Shaney's still behind on Kairazu. The soft surely falling off now. The Goal 17 has pulled a lot of time on them. Charlie Ark 1.2 seconds back. He needs to unleash some pace, needs to unleash some ERS. He doesn't have too much, though, in the tank. Neither does Ghoul. No, Ghoul has a lot. Shaney, not getting past on Kairazu yet. Can he get it? Shaney to the pits? No. Shaney, will he go for it? No, Kairazu has done some incredible defending on the slower set of tires. Sahamed has spun once more. As we see Mel and XR School. Mel's going to defend to the inside, XR School to the outside. The big tire delta here, and XR School will fly past. Nothing Mel can do. And Shaney to the inside here in farm corner, not able to do anything. The Ghoul 17 sets the pace, 29-2. Kitten not going to do anything now. Shaney not opening the corner as much as I would have liked, but Kairazu has a bad exit. It should be an easy move for Shaney now. Kairazu using a lot of ERS trying to defend this move, but Shaney's been trying it for so long now. 13 left, can't do anything, can't get the switchback. Kairazu's placing his car beautifully. Wow, Kairazu, I didn't know you had this kind of defense in you. This is incredible. This is some incredible defending. And Shaney to the outside. Shaney, can he get it done? Holding it round the outside. No, we'll have to back out. And Kairazu lives to fight another day. Wow. This battle is mesmerizing. Sahamed, 500s back there, side by side. Mel and Kairazu, 3-second time penalty for Kairazu, and Mel will hold on. But back to this battle. Shaney gaining. There's nothing Kairazu can do here. Nothing he can do. He knows it. Shaney to the inside. Finally, Shaney gets the move done. He's wanted to get that move done for 13 laps now. Kairazu not boxing. Interesting. I was hoping he'd do an undercut here. But no. Oka also not doing an undercut. He's still doing PBs though. Wow, these tires are really coming into their own. 5/10 back is Kitten. Looks like he's just saving ERS, maybe saving some fuel as well. You know, he's got a lot of... Wow, he's saving ERS here. And when he wants to push, he will be able to on those medium compound tires. Will we see Kitten go for the move here? Not one of those, not a driver to go for a dive bomb, and he doesn't. Here. Still stands. Charlie, if he wins... Sorry, the only way Charlie can win the championship is if he wins the race. And the Ghoul 17 will not let him do that. Kairazu to the outside. Sahamed gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Kairazu gonna take the outside line. No, Sahamed's gonna retire in the pit lane. So Silt will move up into P12. Almost there. Almost point Silt. Ghoul 17 got Charlie still right behind him. Charlie's gotten in the DRS since we last saw him. Kairazu also right behind on Shaney. Shaney missing the apex there, but still pulling. 2/10 back is Kitten. To the inside goes Kitten. He's using some ERS finally, and this is an easy move from former Kitten. Nothing Runner could do there. He led the race for a good amount of time. That's all he could have asked for. And Kitten, will he dive into the pits? Yes, he will. Runner will stay out. So it looks like Runner really is hoping for a safety car now. And now it's a McLaren 1-2. Haven't seen this often this season. Haven't seen this at all really this season. And yet here it is now. Actually, we have seen it, I think. It's in Baku. But okay. What can he do on these medium compound tires? He's been absolutely incredible on this set of mediums. Kitten boxing, and he will come out well behind the Ghoul 17 and Charlie Yard, but with 3-lap fresher tires. As Shaney also heading into the pit, so Kairazu will take P3 provisionally, and the Ghoul 17 and Charlie Yard still battling to their heart's content. Kitten now coming out, and will come out ahead of AMG. AMG a whole lot closer though. And what kind of gap? 6 seconds. I think Kitten may have just lost the chance of the win here. Because 6 seconds is insane. He'll need a safety car. And Runner will lose even more. Here, will Runner box? Can he take those tires any longer and hope for a safety car here? Shaney battling out with Camerooni now. Shaney really being troubled by the Ferraris today. Mel still out on those medium compound tires. Runner still out on his soft. This would be the longest hit of the race, surely, for Runner? No, it won't be, because Oka and Kairazu on the mediums. Probably boxing now, you think? Will we see an undercut from Kairazu, maybe? He's going to be undercut from Shaney real quick. So he's going to have to cover it off. I assume he'll have to cover it off with the softs. But he will have the pace over Shaney anyway. On the soft compound tires compared to the mediums, he was quicker than Shaney anyway. When on the mediums versus the softs, or he was just defending very well. I'd like to say he was defending very well. This is the kind of race I've been wanting to see as he heads into the pits. Please hit your braking point. Yes. Kairazu, I am very proud of this drive so far. This is the kind of drive I've been wanting to see from you all season, and Ferrari in general. This is the defensive drive. This is a defensive masterclass from you. Absolutely incredible. His runner boxes for mediums finally, but will come out well behind this battle for the net lead. Oka stays out. Looks like Oka maybe wanting a safety car here. If I'm Oka, I'm staying out until I can't go no more, because that's your only chance at a win here. Realistically, that's your only chance at anything here. If you're Oka, you need to stay out as long as possible. Runner comes out 2 seconds behind Kitten. The undercut, very powerful here, and AMG's pulled off a hell of an undercut on them, but 5-lap older tires won't do him too good. Xrg School has lost 6 seconds to AMG since he got passed. Kairazu comes out behind Shaney and will come out behind Camerooni, but surely Camerooni will let him go here because the softs will be so much quicker. And maybe Kairazu gives Cam a shot to get past Shaney before he moves over, before he has to move over. He's got 10 laps, 11 laps, sorry. Cam, not going to move over as of yet. As Charlie Ark, so right behind on the Goal 17. The Goal 17 going off any chance he gets, really. Kairazu, that's yellow flags. Self. Could be a safety car. No damage, doesn't look like it, at least. There's debris on the track, though. There's a helicopter shot. Now we have the bridge shot. I've never seen this one before. Beautiful there. Charlie Ark gaining on the Goal 17 to the outside. Goes Charlie Ark. He gets the room. Can he get it done? Maybe a switchback here through Stowe. Now, he gets on the throttle early. Not early enough, though. Maybe to the inside here in the final chicane. No. And Oka stays out another lap, hoping for a safety car. I agree with this move from Oka. But I'm surprised Kairazu, well, yeah. I don't have to say too much about that, but I'm surprised Camerooni isn't letting his teammate go. Because Camerooni obviously doesn't have the pace to get past Shaney here, and now you're just holding up your teammate who's on the fresher tires, on the softer tires. If I'm Cam, I'm saying, give me a lap or two to try and get past Shaney. But right now, it's looking like he just doesn't have the pace, and this is where you have to enable team orders if you're Kairazu. You're the team principal. You can get Shaney, you can get up to P8 here, and you can try and maximize the points here. But you're stuck behind your teammate, and Camerooni really needs to let him through. Now, the Goal 17 and Charlie Ark fighting. I can't believe I've missed this while talking about the Ferraris. Charlie Ark still behind. Looks like they went side by side. Oka not losing too much time because of this, and now Charlie gaining to the inside on Cops. No. The Goal 17 keeps it on track this time, though, and Kairazu has been let pass by Camerooni. Finally, now Kairazu, what can he do against Shaney? But as we look at the battle for the net lead still, Charlie Ark right behind on the Goal 17. This is only allowing former Kitten to gain a lot. It's a 3-lap tire delta, 4-lap to the Goal 17. Kitten's gonna gain a lot here, and Goal gonna have nothing he's able to do. Charlie to the outside, nothing he can do there, and will we see the Goal 17 let Charlie go and fight for the win if the former Kitten drops back? If former Kitten spins here, remember, this could be championship on for Charlie Ark, and will we see the Goal 17 allow Charlie to win the championship? Or will he fight to the very end? I think he'll fight to the very end no matter where Kitten is. And right now, Kitten doesn't look like he's making any mistakes. Except for that 3-second time penalty, of course. Shaney's been passed by Kairazu. I said it. Kairazu looked like he had the pace over Shaney, had the soft compound tires. Now he can drive away. Maybe he can try and back Shaney up into his teammate. I don't know if he'll want to do that. I don't know if he can do that. But it's a risky strategy to play. It's a very risky start, especially with 4-lap older tires for Camerooni. I don't know if Camerooni can put up the same defense that Kairazu did, but Kairazu looks to me like he's going to try and back up Shaney. Maybe through Maggotts and Beckett, you go a little bit slower on Apex. I have done this before. When you're trying to defend for a teammate, what you need to do is you need to go slower where there's no chance to overtake. As Shaney's going to fly past. That's not how you do it. But you need to force them to lose time. You need to battle. You need to do everything possible when you're defending for a teammate, defending to hold up for a teammate. You need to do everything possible to make sure that the entire person you're battling with loses time. It's just the old art of defending. It's just how you do it. You need to position your car beautifully. You need to do everything perfectly to be able to defend right. Camerooni has fallen out of the window. I don't think Cam has the pace. I don't want to say pace. I don't think he has the tires left in them versus the rest of the field. Oka not gotten that safety car. He'll get the softs. He will be the fastest person on track. Charlie will take the lead of the Grand Prix once more. The Goal 17 will take P2, former Kitten. P3 now. P5 goes to Rover. P6 to MG. And Oka's going to fall behind all of these guys. He might even fall behind Xworks Goal. He'll want to come out right behind AMG here. I think he will. And if he can come behind AMG, this could be a P5 for Oka here. If he can unleash everything out of those tires and get everything out of them, Extra School gaining, gaining. Oka gonna make his way out of the pit lane. Extra School, this is a huge for Oka's race, and he comes out ahead. Well ahead. 5/10 ahead though. And Oka gonna need to use everything out of those tires. It's 9 seconds back on AMG, but an 8-lap tire delta and one step softer. So will we see? Race leader did come in, CF 2018. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the stream. The goal 17, P2, going for P1 now, into cops? No, 2/10 back. The gaps really deceive you here, just because it is such a fast track. You're going full throttle so much that Kairazu is passed on Shaney. They have a bit of a moment, maybe not enough space left. Shaney gonna send it at the inside, maybe just a bit frustrated, but hard racing all throughout. And Kairazu knows if he wants Cameroon to get back in it, he'll need to make sure Shaney and him lose as much time as possible. There is no chance to catch Oka here. Oka's somehow lost the lead, lost the position to XRX School. I don't know how. He's also losing a lot of time. Maybe he wants to go for a fastest lap and get the DRS. That is the move, yeah. He definitely wants to go get the DRS. He's short shifting to 8th. Yeah, he wants the fastest lap and the DRS. So Shaney right behind Kairazu. Shaney to the outside. Shaney gonna get it done. Oh, they touch. They do touch. My throat is starting to hurt a bit. As Kairazu maybe could get it done? No. Not close enough. And Cameron just holding the gap at 1.6. I don't think he has it. He definitely doesn't have the tires. Mel staying out. NP11 looks like he wants a safety car here. We're gonna be working on some tire saving. Will Mel go in? No. Nice stint, Mel. You get the longest stint in the race. The goal 17, staying in P2. What are we going to see from the AlphaTauri driver? He was to be the Red Bull TP, but couldn't take it. He had to drop it. Kian Rabo now, the Red Bull TP, and he will be looking on at what is Sahama's driver, but let's be honest, Kian may be looking at this with a brain, trying to see if he will sign Charlie next season. I can only imagine he will. And if Charlie doesn't get signed for 22 or 23, if he's racing 22, he will get signed. If he's racing 23, he probably should get signed as well, because he's a quick driver, and you can see now he's taking it to the likes of Kitten. He's taking it to the likes of the goal 17. Kitten's gained a second since the last check. There's 7 laps to go. It'll be 6 when we cross the line. The goal 17 gaining, not going to be able to get close enough to get a move on Charlie Ark. Roadrunner still behind on Kitten. AMG's held the gap at 2 seconds. Oka finally getting their second time penalty. And will that mean an invalidated lap for the fastest lap? That might just mean it. And Oka not using any ERS, he's short shifting through all the way throughout. Maybe he's trying to pull XR School along as he tries to get the fastest lap, and maybe can he get P5? It'll need to be 2 seconds a lap to the end to gain on AMG. That will be what he needs to gain to get P5. He's not using ABS? I'm surprised. Good pace, Oka, for not using ABS. As the goal 17, still 3/10 back. He should be able to get the move easily done here. And to the inside, will we see the goal 17 go? Yes, he will! No, he's going to sit back. Why has he done that? Maybe he's saving ERS here. Yeah, the ERS delta looks to be big. There's the goal 17, just hanging back. And that means Kitten's going to keep gaining, because he's just going to not gaining as much time. 1.3 seconds was the improvement. And he's still not able to do it. He's 2/10 off the fastest lap, which is Kitten on mediums. As Oka still gained a second there on AMG. He needs to gain 2 seconds a lap. Remember that. The gap needs to be 8 seconds by the end. Yellow flag, Sylph. And Mel finally boxing. Sylph hasn't had the best race today, and it's a shame for him. But maybe he can get free points, or maybe we'll see a safety car later on in his future. 2/10 back is the goal 17. Kairazu gets another 3-second time penalty. Honestly, Kairazu, I don't really care how many 3-second time penalties you get. This has been beautiful from you, the defense that you've put up from Shaney. 3-second time penalty from Roadrunner as well. This is huge. Look at the penalties real quick. And it's 6 seconds for Kitten, which is huge. He wouldn't fall behind. Well, no, he would fall behind AMG. Oh my god, this championship is still on. If Oka can pull XRX Ghoul. Well, actually, no, it's not on. If Kitten spins, it's over. Pretty much for him. And Kairazu has 18 seconds of penalties. Wow, they're gonna get disqualified. Shaney's gonna have 18 seconds of penalties. So both of them fighting this hard to really cost them. Cam, no. Oh wow, Cam's chilling. He's got a 15-second gap to the two in front then. I mean, Mel could get him if he pushes hard enough. Mel could get Kairazu and Shaney. That's how many penalties they have. Mel, they have 18 seconds of penalties each. Go get them. The goal 17, 5 tenths back now. And Kitten, 3.6. He's not really gaining as much as he once was. The tires, maybe he's used too much of them. AMG still holding it at 2 seconds. He would finish. As of right now, yeah, well, gap in the leader. That's what we want. He would finish. Ooh, he would finish. Oh, man, AMG's on for a podium here. He needs to hold on. He needs to hold on. 5 laps to go. AMG could get a podium. This is huge. AMG needs to stick within the 3-second window of Rotor and the 6-second window of former Kitten, and he needs to not get a penalty. Be able to get that done. OMG Oka not being able to gain the amount that he needs per lap. The Ghoul 17 and Charlie Ark chilling at the front, and it's looking like right now, I've prepared lines for both drivers that are in the championship, the Charlie Ark and the former Kitten. It's not looking like I'll need the Charlie line, but also to play for. It ain't over till it's over, and Carrazzo's lost the P9 to Shaney. He will have no, he won't have DRS. How did Shaney get past? This might mean that Shaney can just drive off. Because he has the DRS, maybe Carrazzo won't be able to get him. He goes a bit wide. Oh, it looks like Carrazzo just wants to get back in the DRS here. We'll go away from that. The goal 17, 4 tenths back. 1.7 is the gap to AMG to Roadrunner. 6 lap older tires, and he's gaining on Roadrunner. That's interesting. AMG obviously pulled off trying to pull off a massive undercut to the inside. Goes XR School. Maybe Oka wanted some DRS. It won't matter because I think XR School got it anyway. And now Oka gonna try and send it back to the inside. Yellow flags, yellow flags. That is oh. No front wing. Well, there's no safety car because it's a pretty big track and there's a lot of runoff. But Charlie's still in the lead. Google 17 really just charging his DRS for that final couple laps. Carrazzo's missing his front wing. Still can get P10 though. Carrazzo, you just gotta try and bring it around the track. Mel's gonna be pushing his heart out to try and get you though. You can get fastest lap here though, Carrazzo. Just by boxing. As the goal 17. Still behind Charlie Ark, not able to do anything. Here's former Kitten. 4.8 is the gap. 2.7 is the gap from Roadrunner. 1.6 is the gap from AMG. And the gap is sitting at 5 seconds. AMG's gonna oh, AMG. That's race over for AMG. That's realistically that is race over. He will not be able to Google has gotten past on Oka. I don't know what Oka is doing, maybe he just wants some fun. But from what I'm seeing, Oka, what are you doing? What is Oka doing here? Who let him cook? Oka, you can box and come up P9 and go for fastest lap if you really want to. Or you can give Mel some points. Or a point. And just retire. But 4.8 is the gap now, and I can't imagine Kitten gets another time penalty. I wonder how many warnings he's on, but 3 laps to go. The Ghoul 17 just hanging back. I will check how many warnings Kitten's on. 1. Well, after the penalty. Aston Martin. 1. 2. Oh, he's almost out of penalty. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, he's not close. Yeah, he doesn't have a single warning after the 6 seconds. So, doesn't look like it'll be anything. Final 2 laps as we're about to go. What will we see here from the Ghoul 17? He's charged his ERS this last stint. He's been absolutely incredible charging the ERS as Carrazzo is going to get passed by Mel here. Carrazzo can just absolutely unleash some pace though. He's only 6 seconds off, so maybe he can make that up. It'll have to be a blinding lap. There's Charlie Ark now, penultimate lap. Charlie's done everything he's needed to do to try and win this championship, but it's to no avail. Because Kitten's P3, yellow flags, that is Silt spun again. Rule 17 though. 5 tenths back. He's not going to do too much. He's got a lot of ERS though, and he can use it to his advantage. He's going to gain a lot. No, nothing doing. He's going to lock his tires a bit, I guess. And yeah, I'm surprised that this has happened. Right now, the constructors fight obviously still on. Here's Charlie's going to help Red Bull gain a lot. And Red Bull, I don't think Red Bull were like 30, 40 points off. And they needed a 1-2. And Shaney down at P6 will not help that case. And Goal 17 looks like he's done enough to try and secure the Constructors' Championship. So congrats to AlphaTauri for doing that so far. And as long as he keeps it on track here. As long as he keeps it on track and Shaney doesn't somehow pull 30 seconds and get to P2. Right now, yellow flags again. That is Silth on the main straight. Well, the leaders are coming. I think Silth wants this race to be over. Silth, if you want, you can probably wait for the leaders to come through and then just have the race be over anyway. Oh, hot tires, I think. That's a shame, but starting the final lap now. The final lap of this championship. The goal 17 right behind on Charlie Ark. He's got a lot of ERS in the tank. He's going to use all of it. So is Charlie Ark. Will we see the goal 17 be able to do anything with all this ERS? He cuts that corner a little bit, but he's got warnings to spare. The goal 17, can he get anything done? The goal's had so much pace the back half of the season, but this is it. This is where Formula 1 is at its finest. The final lap of this race, of this championship. Charlie Ark now heading onto the hangar straight. What can he do? The goal 17 right behind the helicopter shot that we have. Oka's put the controls down. It is Blake and the helicopter, but it won't be anything else for Charlie Ark. What am I saying? The goal 17 now right behind. 4/10, 4/10, 5 now. He's not able to do it. He's losing time. The one lap tire delta not able to do anything. And now maybe he's wishing he had because the ERS isn't doing anything for him. But Charlie Ark's got a lot of it as well. Oh, this is huge. The goal 17 not able to do anything. He needs to absolutely send it here into the, what is it, Maggots and Beckett's? Yeah, it is. Onto the Wellington straight now. Charlie gets a great run as he opened the corner. This is over. This is over. Charlie Ark now is going to be able to hold on unless the goal 17 has anything to say about it. He's got the DRS. He's got the ERS. Can he head to the outside? Charlie's going to defend, but it won't be anything done. The goal 17 switch back! But as now, the goal, will he head it up the inside? He'll have to send it. Charlie's going to turn in. They go to nothing doing. He'll go off the track. Charlie gonna cross the line to win, but it is former Kitten who, while real kittens may be cute and cuddly, this man right here, the mean green machine, is not at all. He crosses the line now to win the championship and defends the title. He completes his triple crown from one end of the league to the other. Bow down to the all-time URFL champion as he accepts his crown once more. Long live King Kitten, and there may be many more to come. Soak it in, Kitten. Soak it in, because you are the world champion. You are the world champion in your home backyard. You've done it again. The man hailing from just south of London, here in the west of England, has done it once more. Former Kitten, you are the world champion. Wow! Through everything that was thrown at you, from team penalties, budget penalties, to anything and everything that Charlie was able to do, that the Ghoul was able to do, that even Oka was able to do, you have coped brilliantly, and you've won again. Wow! Wow! I am seeing an all-time great. Put this in the British Museum. Why don't you? I had to go off script there. Because Charlie and the Ghoul 17 were fighting so hard, I didn't get to use the whole line that I had for Kitten. So yeah, I tried to improvise there. Hopefully it turned out great, but what a race! The fight for the lead was on to the end as Mel and Kairazu having some fun towards the end. I'll be on for some siege, actually. Fuck food. Give me some siege. Woohoo! I can delete this game after as well. That was incredible. CF, by the way, who are you? Are you in the league? I've never seen you before. If you're not, please, exclamation point Discord. And yeah, please join us. But Charlie Ark accepting the winner's trophy, but the driver's trophy going to that man in the green suit. He's done it once more. What a job done from him. Wow. We'll get Charlie Ark in. We will get the top 5 in, and we'll get everyone we can really from the championship fight. Where is Kitten? Where's Kitten? There he is. So Charlie wins. The Ghoul 17 takes P2. Former Kitten takes P3 and the championship. Roadrunner takes P4. P5 goes to AMG. P6 Cameroni. A great drive from Cameroni, finishing ahead of XR School at top of the midfield. Cam, take a bow. Shaney P8. P9 goes to Oka. P10 Mel. P11 Kairazu with 21 seconds of penalties. Shaney got 26. Silth P12, 3 laps down. He DNF'd, but we'll count it as 3 laps. Zahamid P13 with 15 seconds of penalties, and a DNF P14 Minty Haza. And the race director I will grab now. This is huge. What a drive, what a championship. Wow. This is a great final race to commentate. And we have some drivers here. I'm not able to see who yet, but I am now. Hello, Charlie. Hello, AMG.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
That was what a race. What a race.
Um,
Let me just get this. Copy. Boom. All right. So now, the goal. So I need the goal. All right, we'll get some interviews going up. Oka, can you join as well? Where is Cam? I muted him. All right. Okay, so the last. Okay, 1 second. Let me get Oka in as well. Give me the Ferrari real quick. Okay. Who else? Who do we have so far? We have AMG, Charlie, former kitten, Cam, and do we want one more?
yeah, get Shaney in for fun of it. My teammate of
Where
the
did Shaney?
season,
Hold on. Where did Shaney finish?
the true goat of URFL.
P8. Ooh, actually, that means we'll get. That was Cam there. 1 second. 1 second. Let me just fix the results. So XRX School. That's who's next up. Shaney just missed getting the interview.
Oh, no, come on. Last race of the season. Last race
All
on
right, fine.
21.
I'll get him. 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 I'll get him.
Alright. In fact, no, actually, I think he went for a poo. He went for a big dump, so I don't even know if he'll join.
I didn't need to know that.
Sorry.
Uh, that. All right, so we'll get Shaney and XRX School in. Is XRX School in? Because we'll just start with him if he's. Um. Okay. XRX School's in. Well, technically Oka's the one who finished last, but I brought him in just so because I know he likes kittens, so I figured you want to congratulate him. But Oka, we can do it. Yeah, that's all you are to me. But okay, so obviously we saw. First of all, congrats and congrats on winning the combined as well.
Yeah,
One and done.
yeah.
Any good interview like Viper had from that?
No, 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 no. I just no, the
Please,
complete opposite. I had a
please.
great team around me. No, no. Um, yeah, I formed a great team from the bottom up. I literally have no complaints. I think the second half of the season was way better than the first half. We were struggling a little bit, and obviously before we knew, Aston Martin had their penalty as well, and I think Mercedes were ahead at one point too. So took us a bit of momentum getting used to it. We all believed we could get it. Especially I think our best tiers were tier two and tier three. Tier two especially, like Kian was on fire. So shout out to him. He got the triple. He won the drivers, the constructors, and the combined constructors. So great job from him. Great job from everyone as well. So yeah, couldn't have done it without the team. Really happy.
I mean, the race itself. Obviously, you as a TP is a different story, but the race itself seemed like you were just out there having fun. Was it nice seeing that the final 21 race? I mean, was it just nice having fun? It looked like you were backing off a bit.
Yeah, I was actually pretty quick on the mediums, I think. Especially, I
Yeah.
literally done no laps. Like I literally just installed the game and got onto it. And I was pretty happy with my pace. And I was leading the race at one point. I was like, damn, this is pretty sick. Um, but I actually underfueled my car by an entire lap. and I cannot believe this was the cleanest race. Like no VSC, no safety car, nothing. And yeah, so I had to back off. Also, there was another reason as well, like knowing Kitten only needed P8. Like if I had P8 and just slowed down a bit, created a window just in case. But yeah, but ran out of fuel. I felt like Hamilton in 2020 when he had that puncture. I lost like 40 seconds to the guys. But yeah, yeah, it was a fun race. I really didn't care about it. Runner and Kitten were way ahead. We were communicating, and yeah, I was actually happy with my pace. But surprised there was no safety car or anything. And I just want to say shout out to Charlie. He did everything he needed to do today. He had to win the Grand Prix, and he went out and won. Yeah, I'm impressed that he's pushed Kitten all the way to the final race, and also, of course, I'm so happy for Kitten to be a three-time world champion. He's now the undisputed GOAT of URFL, so that's just great to see. Like all the way from season one racing with him, and to come now and he's like such an established driver. So yeah, and he's a class act as well. He's a great guy as well. So I'm glad he's the one to be the ambassador of the league. But yeah, I had a great time today. Honestly, it was just fun. So much fun. Finishing P9, but I don't care. But yeah, congrats to everybody and great season of racing as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great end to the season, and we'll see what happens next season. I've heard rumors, maybe. I mean, obviously, there's the rumors that you might go to Aston from a couple of weeks ago, so maybe that'll carry over to next season. Obviously, Kitten, the Aston TP in here, so maybe Oka was just trying to show off if he got a safety car, trying to show off for the TPs. I don't know. Maybe he's got a contract already. Who knows? Or
Uh,
maybe he's entering a 11th team on the grid for him to TP. Who knows?
I am able to do that. That's one of the perks of being OMG Oka. I can't just do that. So we'll see. I'm not going to say anything on my seat, Nova. This awkward silence is not going to work. I'm not speaking.
Oh, I thought it would. All right. Anyways, Oka, congrats on the P9, and more importantly, congrats on the combined.
Yeah, thank you
That is
so
what's
much, man.
important. Congrats
And
on the combined.
thank you for commentating on the sport that we love, Michael Schumacher said, life is all about passions. Thank you for sharing mine. So thank you, Nova, for documenting this great league and all the hard work you put in is really noticed by everyone. So thank you so much for all of that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what to say, but
You're
thank
gonna
you.
make him cry.
I
Oka.
appreciate it. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I've enjoyed commentating. So yeah, moving on to the first time I got an interview with him all season. The one time that he did get an interview, from what I saw, I was racing in Brazil, but this time he has another masterclass. XOX School, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
I mean, first of all, congrats on the season. What a season that you've had. Obviously, not the top alpha driver, but it seemed like you and Neo were just neck and neck, and Neo maybe he's getting a bit more luck.
I think
And
it
I
was
think
just
both of you.
expected that Neo was going to be ahead of me, really, but it was pretty close.
I mean, fair. I think both of you are definitely top of the midfield, and it showed that even top of the midfield, you get to the front a little bit as well.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you didn't get a podium. I think it was just wrong place at the wrong time a lot of times, and Neo was in the right place at the right time, and just working together as teammates so well. Can you talk to me like just through like even like with like talking about Silverstone quali race end, but just talking to me about the season and how that was working with Neo the whole season and how that's gotten you to this point that we're at now.
This has been the best season I've been in this league, I'm pretty sure. Teammate wise and team wise, this has definitely been the best one. Uh, the season we was getting into it feeling pretty confident with the pre-season races, and we just sort of had that mindset throughout, really. Uh, this race was tough, definitely tough. Qualifying started with P5 in Q1 and 2. Q3 I made a mistake, dropped down to P6, but I just didn't have the pace or could keep on track today.
I mean, Yeah, I think the whole season has been a learning experience for everyone, really. But at the same time, you guys have Alfa Romeo, especially, I think, has grown so much since this Austria race one, and it's really shown. I mean, Neo was fighting for the win in Jeddah preseason, and we saw that throughout the season. It looked like maybe they took a step back, you guys as a team, and then it just kept getting better and better and better and better. I mean, honestly, incredible the way that you were able to, and Neo, of course, were able to improve, and I think Blake will definitely be happy with it. And yeah, I mean, thank you for racing and doing everything. Making
Thank
it
you.
interesting.
Your commentary's been great this season. The best.
Thank you. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I don't have any more questions. Extra school. If there's anything else you want to say, go for it.
No, not much really. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, Cam, for reference, in an interview, Insanity called Bibstar an inbred cunt in
I
Sochi.
remember. I
So
remember.
there's not really a limit on what you say about another driver. I
Okay.
can't stop you. But XR School, thank you for racing the season. And yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. And moving on to someone I don't think I've interviewed yet, but honestly has driven a season that I'm surprised with. I thought they'd be fighting with the likes of P12 ish,
Ah,
but being able to fight, yeah, Shaney, I'm talking about you. Uh, being able to fight in the points and be able to help your teammate in any way that you can, and at least to me, it's hard racing. I don't know. Maybe I was just commentating, focusing on the words I was saying rather than the actual racing. So I'll watch it back later. But Shaney, first of all, how you doing?
Good. I know people aren't happy with me, but especially Gaz, and he was racing hard, I was as well. Apparently, to him, I was leaving him no room anywhere, but I mean, we were both doing the same thing. Like, there's not much I can say about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. From what I saw, it looked like you both were
Yeah.
kind of doing the same thing, but I don't know. I'd have
And
to watch it back again.
with Cam as well, I mean, on 21, I'm pretty much a bomb on the track. Like, I can't judge braking points, I'm horrible at it, but still tried.
Yeah,
Decent race.
I applaud you for trying. Yeah, can you just walk me through quality to race and of course the season as well? Can you what is it like trying to help a teammate who fight for the championship like that?
Well, trying to help someone that's 30 seconds a lap faster, a bit hard, but still trying. And in
Yeah,
Brazil, making a 10-second gap and getting 5 penalty points.
yeah, I remember that. That was annoying, but yeah, I have to guess good teammates do things like that. And for today, obviously you had an interesting quali. You had a quali ban, so there's not really
Yeah.
much to talk about. But in the race, you definitely came back well. What was the plan going into the race? Was it always go for the ultimate strat? It was going long on the softs.
I mean, I was just pushing the whole time, I was taking the softs as long as I could because I was keeping up with everyone on the mediums. And I pit, and I think I was faster on the old softs than I was on the new mediums. I think I almost got fastest lap at one point, but I was like 3 times soft maybe. And then near the end, I had an alright battle with Go for P6, but then I got moved back to P8 because of all my pens. I had like 30 seconds of pens.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, Shady, I think it's been a good race for yourself and a good season, helping out your teammate any way you can. Almost got the constructors. I think you've secured P2 in the
Yeah.
constructors, so Hamid will probably be happy with that. So congrats on that. Go enjoy it, and yeah, thank you for racing this season.
Mm,
All right, moving on to Kairazu. First of all, hello. How you doing, Kairazu?
I'm here. I'm here.
Kairazu.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
there
here.
you
I'm
are.
here.
How you doing?
Amazing.
Yeah, first of all, I saw in the chat there's a bit of controversy about the race from what I saw. It looked like hard racing. It looked like maybe there were a couple moments where it was maybe over the limit, but it looked like very, very hard racing. And I just want to say I applaud you for that defensive drive. That is one of the best defensive drives that I've seen from you.
It was hard
that was-
racing
that was
until
great.
some certain points. But
Yeah, and then there's always certain points when you're battling for that long, and I think
yeah,
when you what was it, 13 laps, probably more after. And yeah, I mean, can you just walk me through? Obviously, you qualified at top of the midfield today.
yeah, I called P5. Well, I kind of got scared because I didn't want to do Q1, so I retired. And then apparently Oka was going to join midway through, and he was going to do a lap, and I was scared I was going to be out, but it would have been shiny they went out. But I should have done some laps in the wet, so I could have been maybe a bit quicker, maybe P4. But I was happy with it.
I mean, I was definitely surprised seeing you P5. I was expecting a P6, P7 at XR School ahead of you, but XR School you out qualified XR School, who's normally top of the midfield. The Alfa Romeo is normally top of the midfield with Ferrari right behind.
I was on a balance setup as well because when I retired, I forgot to put setup on.
You out XR School. You let him out qualify you on a balance setup.
Last few corners, I overshot him. I was 5 tenths up and I overshot him.
Well,
Skill
I guess
issue.
that's just how it goes. Yeah, I assume you got to put on the right setup for the red flag.
Yeah, I decided not to pick a setup because I was more confident without than with, to be honest. So I just stuck to
well,
balance.
I guess. All right then. So with that, in the race, you obviously battled on the medium. You did the alternate strat, and you battled for 14 laps in the first stint with Shaney.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through? Was it just were you getting like emotional in the cockpit? Were you getting mad about kind of some of the driving, or were you trying to?
A little bit, because I was trying to hang on to goal, and then AMG came around, because obviously, he's with took his sandbags off and just ends up on the first lap within podium places somehow. I don't get how he does it, to be honest. But yeah, so it really went through, and then Shaney caught up to Camerooni, and Cam was telling me some interesting things about what Shaney was doing to try and get past him. So I was already a bit
in
wary.
big trouble.
So when Shady caught up to me, I thought I'd be a bit defensive, give him a little wobble, and then Man was trying to create gaps with his wings, trying to force his way through. So I was just being as aggressive back. So yeah, it was pretty hard racing. I was getting pretty mad. I may have not left him some room sometimes. He definitely wasn't leaving some room sometimes. It did cost me to get at least around 9 seconds of my penalties. So if it wasn't the last race of the season, I probably would be a bit more angry.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the rest, it definitely provided some
Yeah, I bet it was entertaining.
interesting. It was very entertaining. It was better than the battle for the lead, honestly. Yeah.
Also, when you lost the car through Mags and Beckett's, I lost it exactly a lap later in the same spot, and I got a 5 second for
My
cutting the
software
corner.
done. My software done.
Yeah, I think I
I got
got
fastest lap as well.
60%. Did you?
Yeah. I
Well,
did
then
pit
you're
for
fastest
softs.
lap.
Yeah, I pitted for softs.
Wait,
See
okay,
what
how did
can.
you not get fastest lap? Oh, okay. Yeah, but he didn't need it.
Specifically didn't take it. I
He
wasn't
didn't
fast
need-
enough.
Is Kitten champion now?
Anyways, Karazu, so as
Go
the
on.
Ferrari TP, obviously there are certain things that you get as privileges. Obviously there are certain responsibilities and there are certain privileges. Was there team orders that you had to say, or was it Camerooni and you had an understanding that
Yes
you
and
were
no,
on the
because
fast
when
pace?
I was on my medium stint and he was on the softs, I said the same thing to him. If you're out on the back of me, going to the straight, I'll let you go. And I'm not sure what happened to Cam on the softs. I don't know if he ended up in front of me or behind me. But I think he was just behind. But then on the softs, he was lining up an exit on Shaney. So he went a bit wide, and I just had an amazing run. So we just inverted the cars, and he tried to stay with me. And I think it was the right thing to do to invert the cars, because me and Shaney were pushing like crazy, and I was hoping we could have just not and caught up to a pack or something and brought Cam along, but Cam dropped off, and me and Shaney were having too many hits.
Yeah, I may have had a bit of a spin.
Yeah, it was fun
Karazu,
though.
I think. Yeah, it looked like it was fun. It did make me want to race, just because seeing hard racing like that is just it is the best.
It was
is
hard
the best.
racing.
As a team principal, you got P2 in the combined. You've come back from, I believe it was P6 towards the start of the season. Can you just walk me
P8.
through, and, like, just talking P8? Oh, okay.
At the start, after the first two
Oh
races,
yeah,
was P8.
I remember I was roasting you for being shit.
Yeah,
Good job, good job.
exactly.
Tied for the highest Ferrari's ever gotten in the combined. Still looking for that P1. Next season's always
It's
Greg,
gonna
can you
happen
just
next
talk
season.
me? Great. Can you just talk about all of the drivers that you have and kind of the improvements
Well,
that they've made?
I was a bit confused at the start of the season because Boston and Rooster got a straight swap. Like Rooster was like shit in tier. I mean, to say it was shit in tier 3, and Boston was too good in tier 4. So they had a straight swap. So I was like, I've already been fucked over. I've got Rooster, who's probably going to be midfield in tier 1, and Boston's probably going to be the slowest in tier 3, which I thought at the time. And then things just started falling into pace. So all I tried to do was just try and tell Boston and Rooster to do everything I did last season, like to avoid doing the stuff I did to bottle the championship. I was trying to score consistent points. My tier 1 was a bit of a shambles. I sort of just Manu and Apoche did the best they could, but I sort of just let tier 1 do the thing. Same with 21. It was never a thing, so I just focused on my tier 2 and my tier 3 and tier 4 drivers, and they pulled through with some big
Your tier
points.
4 driver should be a tier 1 driver.
My tier 4
I
drivers.
was faster than yesterday.
You were faster than him yesterday.
So Kairazu, with that mentality going into next season, is it the same strategy where you're
It is.
focusing on 3 different tiers and
No. It's focused on every tier. It's I've realised, I'm not going to say the way it is, but I've realised a way of things that work, and it's shown with Boston and Rooster, in like how they had help and stuff, and what they need as a teammate. So I have an idea of what a teammate needs to be to a WDC winner, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay, I'm interested to see how that
So
goes
people will
next
have
season.
certain roles in Ferrari.
Ooh, okay. We're seeing some team orders. Maybe. Oh no,
You have
Chef's.
to do.
I was gonna say Chef's the only one I can think of who I've talked to. Chef and Ghost are the only 2 people I've talked to who are happy being number 2 drivers. So I'm interested to see who you get that's happy to be a number 2 driver.
I already have people that are happy to be number 2 drivers too, Rooster. Like many
Really?
people want
Okay.
to number 2 that man.
I'm interested because I don't think they will.
I've got people that will
I'll-
challenge him, that want to be. I've got people that I want to be his teammate that would challenge him in pace. But he also has. There's people asking me for seats that want to be a number 2 to him. But
I mean,
it all depends on tiers and the games and stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't think that people will. I think it's very rare that someone signs to be a number 2 and actually tries to be a number 2.
Yeah.
Just because you want to win. That is the mentality. But either way, you've done a great job here today, and just over the season, P2 in the combined. Just seriously, you because of that. I don't know if you care, but for basically the way the garages are set up, the line of garages. Well, you won't be able to see because you can only see Ferrari garage, but the line of
I'll be
garages
second.
is set up based in the combined order. So you will be second, and
Nice.
yeah.
It's
Just
time
congrats on
for
that.
the number 1
Good luck
next
next season.
next season. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Moving on to, I haven't got to Cam yet, have I? I have not got to Cam yet. Cam, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Nova.
Good to hear. Well, I mean, first of all, congrats.
Thank
And yeah, I mean, can you walk me through your quali and then all the way to the race end, along with the season as well?
you. Qualifying was okay, I think. Well, got a Q3, so that's good. I never usually get in a Q3 because I'm slow as hell. And then I was actually doing pretty well in Q3, and then I was like 7, 8, 10 something invalidated my last lap, so meant I started 8th, which was alright. I would still take that. And then, what moves the race? Softs, yeah, got in a bit of a battle with Shani, which I felt I got punted a few times. May have said a few things down the mic. Mel might have streamed, might have caught a bit of that. Probably recommend not watching that back, Shani.
I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna watch it back.
same with Gary as well. I don't know if his audio was included.
Also,
got
probably
a bit-
don't watch Charlie's stream back, but you know.
Pushing around. But and then I was just like, I'll let Shani and Gaz go because both of them were getting about 500 seconds apparently. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna beat them anyway. And then turns out I also got, and then Orca's fuel ran out. I got told by fucking Jeff it was running out. I thought Jeff was chatting shit, and then next corner I just see Orca's going like 2 miles an hour, which is very nice. Then got Ghoul on penalties, I think. After the rest got Ghoul on penalties. Then somehow got 6, so that was cool. And you said that Ferrari could never get 6 or higher in over before today.
Yeah, I did say that. I didn't think you guys could, but you guys obviously did. And yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you finished ahead of XR School. You finished ahead of all the top of the midfield, and you were the top of the midfield today, Camerooni. So, congrats on that.
Thank you.
I mean, the whole season as well. It's been a lot of midfield driving. It's been, I believe, you have about 50 points in the championship, if I'm not
50?
mistaken.
Nowhere near that. I
So,
haven't done many races. I've done maybe six, I think. 6 races, maybe 30 points,
oh, you're
maybe.
right. Yeah, you've done. Yeah, you have 14 points. I'm way off. But
Yeah, you're Mazza.
you'll have around 20 now. So a decent season for Ferrari. Obviously, as Karazu said, there was never the goal to fight.
I beat my teammate with
In
nearly 2 times less races. 100% record against
yeah,
teammates.
you've been in tier 4.
In tier 4, about 4 times
Oh
Charles points this
yeah.
season, about 2 times Anime's points last season.
Well, fair. Yeah. Either way, Cam. Next season, are you racing 22 and 23 or just 23?
I haven't actually tried 23 yet because I didn't want to. Because obviously I had the big title fight on yesterday,
Yeah.
which didn't go too well. Let's skip over that. And then what do you call it? I didn't want to race 23 because I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, 23 is so good. I don't want to race 22. So I just want to do 22, do 21, get out of the way, and then I'm going to try 23 tonight. Once I'm done with this, probably. So I don't know which one I'm going to be racing. I might still race 22 also, but we'll see. If there's only one tier for 22,
Interesting.
though, I probably won't bother with it because I get smoked.
Well, fair. Either way, Cam, congrats on the season, and yeah. Anything else you want to
Team principles. Every team that I join has won the combined constructors championship. Hit me up.
say? That's fair. That is fair. Either way, congrats, Cam, and yeah, we'll move on to AMG. First of all, you absolute sandbag. Like, get the fuck out. What do you mean you DNF again?
No,
Come
no.
on.
Alright, I will get you a clip after this on Mel's stream, and you will hear the literal concern in my voice just before I crashed.
You
That
have
was
to do
cool.
it on purpose, surely.
No, I just lost it. I did a Perez again.
You are Perez. You are Perez. Like, you just are. I can't believe it. You are Perez in the quali, and then in the race you're like Verstappen. You just cut through the field. Like, you gain like 6 positions lap 1 every time. Like, what is the strategy there?
Everyone's predictable. I know what they're gonna
What
do.
does that mean?
I held you up for about a lap. Relax.
Yeah, and then I overtook you just before Maggots and Beckett's, or in Maggots and Beckett's.
Yeah, I saw that. I got that on the stream.
That was a good move.
That
Switch
was a
back
good
from
move into
car.
right there. I thought Cam was getting the switch back in Maggots and Beckett's. I was gonna go fucking nuts.
Oh, if you got that, I was just gonna, yeah, pits, retire,
It looked,
done.
it looked like he had it. Either way, Angie. Obviously there's the race today. You're on for a podium. You get a 3-second time penalty. There's all that. But the whole season has been an interesting one for me. I've never seen a driver DNF so much in quality and still do so well.
It's been a roller coaster.
Where did you finish? P5?
P5, yeah.
Roadrunner finished ahead of you?
Sadly.
Okay. So you will tie. So with that, you are P5 in the Drivers' Championship. You tie with Insanity and Neo.
I've won more races and podiums, I think.
Than Neo, but you've won 1 and Insanity won 2 races.
One Tosh. No, but he's not here, just give us it.
I don't know what you mean. Either way, P5 in the drivers, it's a top 5 again for you, and obviously last season in Tier 1, I would say you did a lot better. What changed this season?
22. I was racing both games at the start, and then I started racing 23 as well. And then I had no pace to begin with at all. Nothing. The car was a boat, put it that way. And the goal felt the brunt of that boat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I had that in my notes I didn't have it in my notes today, actually. I did not that's the first time this season I haven't had AMGV Ghoul in the notes, because I've had it I keep hoping you would create the thing, but you're so far off in quality it doesn't matter.
Hungary wasn't
Either
that
way,
bad.
AMG. Hungary wasn't that bad, yeah. Fair. You've been a lot better as of recent. But either way, AMG, it's been a good season from yourself, and yeah, I mean, just anything else you want to say? Seat for next season?
What I'm driving for next season? I can't say that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can tell,
Come on.
but I'm sure you'll know, but I can't try.
I probably know. I
Yeah,
can
you
tell.
can.
Yeah.
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 That-
I
That's
assume so.
if he wants me,
You know what
but
tier you'll be? Do you know around what tier
Um,
it'll be?
everyone's
I feel like
quicker than
everyone's
me in
saying tier 2.
23.
Okay.
I've got
Yeah, but
yeah,
like,
because I've got all them off, but I know people are gonna bitch. So I was gonna stream my placements and time trials, so no one can complain saying I'm sandbag.
fair. I might have
Yeah,
to do that as well.
yeah, and because they have everything off, I don't know, probably the lowest tier.
A lot of people are saying lowest tier though. A lot of people are saying like you can't have like 40 drivers in tier 2 is the problem.
Come battle
I'm
me
seeing a
in
lot of people say
Q4.
tier 2.
Yeah, well, I won't be at the top. I know I won't
I
be
don't
at
think
the
I'll be.
top.
If I think I'll be tier 2. If we have 3
Uh,
tiers, we'll have 2. I think I'll be tier 2. If we have 2 tiers, I think I'll be tier 2. I think either way, I'm tier 2.
Gaz is
So we'll
quicker
see.
than me, so when that happens,
Arazu and Minty are fucking quick.
yeah,
Tier
they're
1 easy.
quick. Mel's quicker than me. Only just, but he's quicker.
Mel is nice. I want to see what my pace is on controller, kind of, on 23, but I know if I try it on controller, I won't want to race wheel ever again.
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I,
dude, I'm so far off the pace on
I
23
tried it
wheel.
on controller.
It's insane.
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
I was slow, but I could do it.
Yeah, I'm quicker on controller anyway. Either way, AMG, great season, and yeah, just
Yeah,
congrats in
I
general.
gave you a lovely little roller coaster and so many overtakes for you. But you
Yeah,
need it.
it's nice having that kind of action. Either way,
But
we'll move on to we won't do Kitten. We'll do Charlie first. Race winner, Charlie. You did everything you needed to do. It just didn't pan out.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Oh.
Um,
Uh,
yeah, P1 in the race. Is there anything specific you want me to go over, like the full season or anything like that?
I mean, if you want to go for the full season first, go for it.
Well, not really the full, the highlights of the season. I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
the best season I've had in URFL. I enjoyed it a lot. Battling for the championship. I mean, looking back on it, there was good races and bad races, very good races and very bad races on both ends of the scale. I could like Belgium. I was a dominant race, and then I know I had mistakes in France, Sochi, Baku, which ultimately, ended up with me losing the title. But today, I felt like it was another one of those ones where I was the fastest man and deserved to win that race. I did everything I could. I was fastest in Q1, fastest in Q2, and fastest in Q3. Then won the race as well. Didn't get fastest lap, and I think I may have led every lap. I
You
could be
did
wrong
not.
though. I didn't know. I must have missed one
Ocon
lap
went
then.
like long.
Oh
Ocon went
yeah,
very
yeah.
long.
True, true. But yeah, I was praying for a safety car to come out towards the end of the race because Kitten had 6 seconds worth of time penalties, and if the whole grid was bunched up, then it could have potentially led to him being P8 or lower. But unfortunately, that didn't
Yeah, maybe.
happen. We had no VSCs, no safety cars, and I think one or two yellow flags. So it was one of the cleanest races when it mattered the most, to be honest. But yeah, congratulations to Kitten. He drove extremely well this season, very well, and it was a good fight in the end. It's a shame Insanity couldn't have been there, but that's just one of them. And then towards the end of the season, Ghoul got there as well, and AMG sorted his qualifying out as well. So yeah, I'll definitely miss this game, competing competitively on it as well. I might go on it every now and again, but yeah, it's a very good season, and I can't complain with P2 in the championship. But at the same time, I know what could have been if I hadn't have made the mistakes and stuff like that. But yeah, very well done to Kitten, and I'll take P1 in the last competitive 21 race.
Yeah, I mean, you said it, and obviously, if anyone here is listening and wants to do more 21 racing, Kitten and Ghoul are doing a 21 league now. The invite's already expired, so that one needs to be done again. But it's KYGS Racing League. If you want to do 21 again, go for it. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah, well,
there you go.
maybe it's not over just yet then.
Yeah, maybe not. And already a fire emoji on that. So, Charlie, great season from yourself. I don't know really what to say. I mean, I have the line that I would have said if you'd won the championship, and it looked like maybe that could happen, With I
Yeah.
thought there'd be a safety car when Sills kept bidding it, but obviously there wasn't. And Kitten's penalties, I don't know if it would have worked with Shaney having so many, being in the middle of that, and Karazu as well. But I mean, as you said, it's a great season from yourself. And today, quality was incredible. You, as you said, Q1 P1, Q2 P1, Q3 P1 by a tenth in Q3 as well in the wet, showing
Yeah.
the Rainmaster is here. I mean, obviously off the start you did well, but the battle, were you kind of nervous the whole time? Especially you were sending it hard on the goal. You weren't trying to keep it careful.
Um, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't necessarily nervous because I knew that um, if I worked well with with Ghoul, then Kitten wouldn't have been able to catch up because he didn't have the RS and me and Ghoul did. So I knew that if we didn't battle too hard, then we would have been able to keep the distance away from Kitten, although we had the older tyres. And then towards the end of the race, um, the Ghoul went off. The amount of times this man went off the track at Corpse, Jesus Cops even, Jesus Christ.
I swear
I
every
saw it
lap
at
went
least
by, I heard, and
four,
that's him off
four,
again.
5, 6 times every lap going off at Cops and didn't get a penalty. I don't know how, but anyway. Yeah, then on the last lap, going after Magnus and Beckett, I had about, I believe it was a 5 or 6 tenths gap. I could be wrong there though. He closed up towards at the end of the hanger straight and then into the final corners. He sent it, and he pushed me a little bit wide, but not off the track. So yeah, and in the end, I don't know if he backed off on the final corner, but yeah, I won, and then he spun as well on the final corner, which made it that much better. But yeah, anyway, it was good racing from both of us, and I think it was very fair, hard racing to be honest. But yeah, I wasn't necessarily nervous because I was confident that I could win the race, but not the championship.
I mean, it's been a great season either way. I think you should be proud of what you've done this season, being able to take it to what is the now URFL GOAT. To be able to drive against him and do what you did, I think is definitely something you're proud for, and something that all TPs should be aware of. Not only did he win his debut in 22, yeah, you won your debut in 22.
Yeah, I won. I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did.
always a
Yeah, I'm
reserve
pretty sure.
driver, but I did win.
Yeah, yeah. So you won for Haas and Baku in his debut for 22. So if he is racing 22, snap him up. If he's racing 23, it's basically 21 and 20 cars. So snap him up
Yeah,
anyway because you can see what he can do against Kid.
I've had
So
offers
either
from
way,
multiple teams, but I'm not going to say which
that's good.
teams, but there's quite a few that have offered.
Maybe Aston as you wanted before. Who knows? We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Well,
rumors
you
about
know,
next season.
we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I'll watch this clip later, MG. But either way, Charlie, it's been a great season. Is there anything else you want to say? I appreciate you being up for team radio whenever I asked.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I say thank you very much to you as well. Brilliant commentating, and I always like to go back and watch it after I've listened to the race. So yeah, thank you very much for the good commentating not every race, but near enough every race. And yeah, it always makes it just that much better. And as well, when there's a safety car, I'm always watching the stream on the safety car to listen and look for the correct situations and stuff like that. So yeah, well done. And well done to um 99% of the drivers this season as well, because although everyone's not as quick as everyone else, it's relatively clean most of the time, from what I know anyway. So yeah, that's that. And well done to Kim.
Yeah, I'll send you what my line would have been. I can say it now if you want.
I don't know if I want to hear it. I don't know if I want to be that.
All right.
What could have been, but anyway. Yeah, in fact, no, go on
Okay.
here. What would you have said?
So okay, I'll try and put the emphasis on it
Okay.
and the emotion. Here we go. Oy. As Charlie Ark rounds the couple final corners, this man has been through it all. Last season, his championship fight was ended due to no fault of his own, after having to miss races for an emergency. Thankfully, he has come back, and better than ever. It has been on display today. Kitten has thrown everything at this young talent, but as Charlie Ark crosses the line and enters the history books, this is not a dream. This is reality. He has gone up against the greatest, and he has come down a champion. The change of the guard is finally here. So soak it in, Charlie. This is yours. That was mine.
Oh,
That was the line.
Jesus.
That was the line.
That was a good
Too
line,
much of
good line.
2-1.
But unfortunately, it didn't come. It didn't happen. But oh well. Maybe next season. Maybe next season.
There's always next season, and hopefully whoever commentates that will have a good ending to it as well. And yeah, congrats, Charlie.
But yeah,
And
thank you very much for everything.
no problem. Kitten. Kitten, kitten, kitten. I'm sorry I had to make you wait so long, but
That's alright, no
I'm
worries.
speaking to the all-time URFL GOAT. How does it feel, man?
Ah, it feels incredible,
times.
man, honestly. Like when I started doing league races, I never thought I'd achieve 3 world titles, 2 of them in a row this season and last season. It just yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, I'd never thought I'd reach 3 world titles. I mean, I knew I would do one, but not 3. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself for sure.
I mean, the whole season, before I get into today and the race and maybe being off the pace, the whole season was something of a masterclass. Not just, obviously there's the stuff I mentioned, the budget penalties and the team penalties. But even through that, first of all, I think we did an admin BC and we all agreed the way that you separate you being a TP and you driving is very commendable, and the fact that you didn't kick off at all, you were understanding when we were talking to you about the penalty.
Yeah.
I just want to say props to you. Thank you for being that way. Thank you for not like I never have a problem with you. I've never seen anyone have a problem with you. Kitten, I just thank you for being you.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I respect all of the drivers in the league, and whatever happens, happens. Take it on the chin and move on.
So moving to that, you pulled a masterclass at the start of the season and signed Insanity.
Oh yeah.
First, an absolute masterclass. You signed him for what was I think 20. He was like worth nothing.
Yeah.
And you still went over a little bit, just barely, 65 points, and I think you clawed it back. I believe you got P5 in the constructors, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
And to be able to do that, and I don't even know what to say. Like, this is probably one of the best seasons I've ever seen from you. Is that what it felt like?
Yeah, I would agree with you actually. The fact with the budget penalties, it didn't put me off at all. I was just motivated with winning. I've had 5 race wins, I believe. So, like since Netherlands, I was just pushing on getting the wins that were most important and just scoring the points that were needed for the combined. Had the issues have not had happened, I probably would have been fighting with the Ferraris and the AlphaTauris, but no, that doesn't matter. I think all of the Aston drivers did incredible this season, and I'm really proud of their efforts and what they've achieved. It's a shame for Shaney, but he tried his hardest to get his first world title. Yeah, Caffrey did a great job for Tier 3, racing for half of the season, but yeah, he gave it his best shot, and yeah, I'm sure he would have done a lot more wins, but wasn't meant to be. And as well with Alvin and Shrubby, yeah, they both did a really good job as well. Just getting them, trying to be consistent with them top 4s with their achievements, and they've done that successfully. So yeah, we'll see what happens next season with the driver signings, but yeah, I won't talk too much about that. But yeah, going on to qualifying, it was wet conditions, so I was just taking it easy on the wet tyres, trying not to push too much. I didn't really get my eye in because I was losing grip. And then going into Q2, I was using the used set of inters that I did in Q1, only because I felt I had more grip with the used inters, so I didn't need to warm them up too much. Yeah, I wasn't surprised at the gap. I was kind of expecting to be like top 4 in the wet because wet isn't really my strongest, so yeah, I was like 3-4 tenths behind for pole in Q2, and then Q3 I was just I wouldn't say I was on another level, I was just pushing more and I got closer but not enough. But yeah, going into the race, starting in P3, just trying to maintain the position. Ron and I had great battle going into Cops, wheel to wheel. It was really good. I'm sure it was enjoyable for you to watch. And yeah, I wasn't too worried about penalties. Yeah, I wasn't too bothered if I got 6 seconds. It wouldn't have mattered. Because if it was a safety car, I would have done a repeat of Saudi Arabia. I was up for that, but yeah, I was sweating. Cannot believe the hot weather today, but Yeah, huge congrats to Charlie for winning it. He did the job he needed to do. Um, yeah, and well done for him pushing the whole way. But yeah, had I have raced, what was it, Russia and France, it would have been a totally different story. But with Charlie missing a race as well, would have been more interesting as well. Yeah, huge congrats to McLaren with the combined constructors. You know, he's an incredible TP. I love the man, so he did a great job for the drivers and just showed his talent. First season for being a TP, so huge well done to him. He did a great job for taking responsibility from Trelli when he stepped down and was focusing on the whole league himself. But yeah, I'd like to say that you, Nova, as well. You've been great commentating. I'd like to voice what Charlie said that, like most of the races I was watching back, what happened. Like Singapore was the highlight really, and as well with all the drivers having great races as well. So just like to say that you've done a really good job this season, and yeah, you've been really good commentating. So hopefully that carries on for the next few seasons.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, and it's been a great season altogether. I think everyone's enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed it. We had a bunch of commentators here, and the fact that we were able to do this is great. We've gotten so much following, and a lot of and some drivers have joined the league off the Twitch as well, so that's always good. And yeah, I mean, just wow, kitten, wow.
Yeah, it feels
7.
amazing for sure. Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
I mean, yeah, I know you said you won't speak too much on next season, but
Yep.
the mentality, obviously, no penalties next season. At
No,
least,
that
at least
that
right
won't
now,
happen.
there's no
No.
penalties. Yeah. So, I mean, I trust and respect you. So I know that you will be back fighting for the championship.
Yeah.
Is the strategy the same as it's always been? Go for the top drivers in every tier instead of, as Karazu said, having a number 2 in each tier, or is that too much
I'm
information?
gonna go slightly different next season. I'm gonna be more relaxed on the slower tiers, being more fairer and giving everybody a chance, no matter like if they've had a few DNFs. 23 is a new game, so anything can happen. They can step up. Yeah, like Minty's done a great job from getting the new F1 game. So yeah, and a few others too. So yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. But yeah, I'm going to be a lot fairer. I'm going to be more relaxed on the lower tiers and just focus on really the top 2 tiers. But yeah, other than that, it's just keeping it fair and square really, and yeah, giving everybody a fair chance.
That's good to hear. So 23 championship incoming, 4.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to
Three
get
back to
23
back.
yet. I mean, it's not looking good at
Okay.
the moment for me to get a 23 seat, but yeah, I'll definitely have a 22 seat next season.
Okay, so maybe a 22 championship once more. I mean,
We'll see.
it'll be incredible to see. 3 titles. As I said, just incredible. Thank you. By the way, I'd like to say thank you to Charlie and Kitten and Mido and Neo from yesterday, working with me when I asked about any questions when I was trying to create the lines. Yeah, thank you. Just thank you
Cheers.
in general. Yeah. Normally this is the time when I do predictions. There's no predictions to do. So I don't really know what I'm going to say here. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for driving. This has been great. I've really enjoyed commentating. Sorry I missed last weekend, but you make what do. The highlights should come out. What is it? Sunday. Highlights should come out around Wednesday. It'll come out. It's been coming out the last 2 weeks on Saturday. The next week, it will. It should. I should do it Tuesday and Wednesday. Will probably be when it gets done. That'll be the final highlights for the season. I don't think I'll be making any highlights for next season. Please go to the best of the season 5. Put clips in there so we can get a whole video in again. Yeah, I mean, other than that, predictions next season. Kitten
You
wins
could
another
predict
title,
the
I guess.
CCC.
The CC. Oh, I can predict the CCC. I think Aston go back on top. Aston's always up there. Come on, Aston's gonna win the CCC. I think by like, at least 200 points.
Ah,
Getting
disagree.
one for me.
It's just about
200
the
points.
TP, man.
Mel's gonna get another.
You think so? I think Mel P2 easy. I think Aston P1, Merc P2, P3 goes to Kairazu, and P4 Red Bull. Kian's gonna do a masterclass.
I want,
McLaren P1.
I want Pegasus
What,
to
sorry?
return.
Yes, he
Pegasus.
said he was returning for 23.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we always got along. Especially we were teammates for the first season, I think, and then he went to
Yeah.
Mercedes, and I went to Red Bull. But he was always a brilliant driver, and we got along
Yeah,
really well.
Oh, Pegasus
I liked
class.
that lineup in the first season. I was happy with the lineup of you two
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, it's definitely panned out. Since then, you've fought for a championship, and Pegasus has won a constructors.
Yeah.
So
The German
huge.
6'7" unit, and then me, the 6'4" British man. What a lineup!
Absolutely didn't even fit in the car. Either way, I don't really have much else to say. Anyone else want to say anything?
Just thank you to everyone this season, I suppose, and the commentating, and all the effort that everyone's put into it. And let's hope to an even better season next season.
Yeah, I second
We're
that.
up 22 for 21.
KYGS Racing League. Go check it out. Kitten, the invite ran out in that one, so I think you and Gul will have to fix that. I don't know how it ran out this early, but yeah. Either way, Kitten, you are running that, right? You are
No,
running
it's
that.
Croc and Goal. No, not me.
Oh, I got that
Croc's
wrong.
running it again. Oh, he's
I,
running
I,
another.
I, I only suggested it to Gaul because he wasn't. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't
Okay.
keen on doing the league at first, and I just told him that because 21 was being discontinued, I just suggested to him to, why don't you run a league? So, yeah, I wasn't part of that. I was only advising him to if he wanted to.
Sorry,
That's right.
I thought I remember someone saying. Either way, uh, yeah, I don't really know what to say. Probably should end it now, so I don't have to go through and do a 3-hour VOD upload. But either way, Kitten, congrats on another championship. You are insane.
Cheers, dude.